Take heed, listener, for the world is darkness and pain. From the ice-capped mountains of Jotunheim to the untamed steppes in all their wild splendor. From shrouded Ophir, where dark creatures perform darker rites, to civilized lands like Argus and Zamar, where humanity seeks diversions while their petty rulers make endless war upon one another. The Stygian blackness of night encroaches from all sides. But some there are who stand against it. For power, for revenge, for bloodlust, or for principle. They bring their steel against this world. Throck of the wild barbarians. Oven of the Shattered Kai. Darrow, the faceless one. And a boy named Raylen. Against all they survey, they will prevail, or they will die.
My albino raven.
Hello,
on top.
and welcome to Shadows of Archonia, our 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons game. I am Steve Boshear, and I will be your dungeon master for the evening. We have a whole table full of people tonight.
Yay!
Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Joshua, and I will be playing Throck.
Alan playing Raylen /Sedalios.
Matt playing Darrow and whoever Darrow becomes.
Girl interrupted and playing Oven. And
Okay,
her wolf.
guess we're going with that.
Carolynn.
That's fine.
No.
You can have whatever stage name you want.
Well, you know, if you wouldn't interrupt me, I could just go with my regular name.
I waited till you were done, ish.
No, you didn't. Not at all.
Ish. All right, so we play Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, like I said earlier. We make heavy use of a third-party supplement called the Dark Arts Player's Companion. It's by a Reddit user named JonoMan3000. Ah, yes. Ah, yes, we have a printout of it because there's no hard copies available. But it is a free supplement available online. Do a search for it. Make sure you look for 3.0 because the 3rd edition is the most recent one. I have noticed that the 2nd edition tends to turn up higher in Google searches. So, yeah, the 3rd is the most recent one. It is a great supplement full of dark and evil-themed options for your Dungeons & Dragons game, including new races, new subclasses for every class, new spells, and new monsters. Every player at the table is using options from it.
Yes.
Except for...
Well,
you're not, but you're using something that could be in it.
yeah, that's true.
Except it isn't.
Yeah.
'Cause I made it up. But,
But it could be.
yeah. I forget about you.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's okay.
I don't.
We took...
I often do.
We took 3 weeks off of this game because of your absence.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
So.
Nobody forgot about you.
No.
Who?
Nope.
So, what's
Who are
that?
you
Right.
Why are you here?
So, we have a large setup today. It's why you can't really see much of me, but I'll try and sit up. But let's see. The intro you just saw had music by J-Man at OurMusicBox. We got that off of a YouTube channel called No Copyright Music.
That's close.
And yeah, it's chock full of great music. You guys should check it out. The voice in the intro was my wife, Sarah Turi Boshear, and this, I promise, I've not said this yet, I promise this is the last week we will be seeing that version of the intro. I have a new one coming.
Ooh.
Alan has seen the Zalios artwork.
Yeah, I can say it looks great.
We
Looks really good.
have new artwork for Zalios. We have a new cut coming. We will have a new voice in the intro. It's going to be ready next week.
Throck.
You know, it'd be funny. I was just about to say that. Like, what if there's special intros with each character's voice?
Maybe version 3.
In a world.
Yeah.
Did you have to
Definitely
gargle
all
whiskey
frog.
to get that?
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh,
Feature.
the art in the intro is by myself. Check me out as Mighty Works Character Portraits on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and on ArtStation under my real name, Steve Boshear. I do take commissions. If you would like to see your own character or party rendered in my style, hit me up on any of those platforms, and I will try to see your message and respond to it quickly. I'm also around on Reddit. I don't remember my Reddit username. I'm not on there very much. But I'm there.
I know it.
What is it?
Captain Nito Man?
Yeah, Captain Nito Man. That's me.
Oh.
I've posted on Reddit a few times. That's a good reminder for me not to post game spoilers in the D&D subreddit.
Because I know you're...
Yeah.
I haven't been on Reddit in a while, though, so...
Well,
I stay away from it.
so
long, in fact, that they've started emailing me highlights.
Oh.
they did that to me actually, and I was on there like 2 days ago. So I don't think
So
that's
maybe
why.
it's just a new thing.
I think it's
for
just a
them.
thing that Reddit does now.
Ugh, it's
So-
so annoying.
Because all the cool kids use email.
Stop it, Reddit.
So if you are a first-time viewer, welcome to our show. You saw the intro, you know the gist of the world. I will give a quick recap for our players who have not been at this table together in, well, we missed 3 weeks, so it's been 4 weeks. Yeah, it feels good to have the whole table back for
We
this
didn't
one.
have Matt then.
Yeah.
That's right.
We didn't?
Nope.
No.
Oh.
Everyone forgets that
I
Matt
was-
wasn't here.
I was there in spirit.
Darrow was here.
Darrow was
wasn't
here. He plays without me.
In the form of Degas.
Yes, in the form of Degas.
How
So
about that?
It's really confusing.
last week, you guys continued your journey across last game. You guys continued your journey across the untamed steppes, the homeland of Throck and all the Ermin. And you began to discover just how untamed it is after having previously been attacked by a troop of goblins. You now fought off a two-headed giant and 2 dinosaurs. A T-Rex and a
Delicious.
pterodactyl came after you guys.
It was
We
fun.
did save the meat, right?
It was fun.
Yeah, you lost one of your companions, Nori.
Noi went down.
Nori went down. You still have most of the cult with you.
Did someone else go down before Nori?
No.
The last person to die before Nori was Degas, the real Degas.
Okay.
He died in the
What real
well.
they go?
What a real Degas indeed. And then, last week, of course, Darrow was in the guise of Degas, desperately trying to win back Degas' wife, Camilla, who has become a little bit obsessed with Zalios ever since he healed her while she was dying recently. That was the goblin fight
Yeah.
when that happened.
It was really cool. The goblin fight.
I would just like to say I'm a little upset about that because I heal people all the damn time.
But
And
you never
nobody's
healed
obsessed.
Camilla.
Yeah.
Each one of these cultists is their own special kind of crazy. I don't know
Yeah.
if you had noticed that.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm still adopting Jack.
Okay.
If Jack
Nobody blames you.
survives.
So,
Don't.
as
Don't
we
put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
great movie. As we wrapped up last session, you guys noticed that the landscape around you was becoming more and more dead. The grasses of the plains across which you walk dried out and became browned and then blackened.
Delicious.
And in the distance, a structure loomed on a hilltop. But before you really took notice of it, you were already fairly close, in sight of it. And it was not until then that Raylen recognized the place as the temple of the chained god, where he grew up as the chosen one of the cult that worships here. He has not been here since he escaped an unknown amount of time ago. And prior to that, he had never left. So having accidentally wandered back here, not knowing his way around in the world, he was understandably a little concerned. We'll say that. A little concerned. And then right before you guys were able to make a decision about whether to go around it, or which way to go around it, more accurately, 5 creatures teleported in right in front of you.
Did they literally teleport in, or?
Yes. What you saw was, I mean, you guys don't really understand teleporting. It's not something any of you have been exposed to. But what you saw was almost like reality.
I kind of teleport.
Yeah, you do kind of teleport. But the rest of you don't know what he does. It kind of stretched, reality kind of stretched in like this in a certain radius, and then there was like a pop, tiny explosion, and then there was a creature there. And what the creatures looked like, they are kind of like ermine, except they are more bestial. They have longer arms, more animalistic faces. They have fangs and slavering jaws and bright red eyes. They look almost like they are to ermine what ermine are to humans.
Oh, wow.
Big ugly.
Yeah. So this is what you guys are faced with, and there are 5 of them.
And they surrounded us, right?
They did surround you.
And did they say anything as soon as they came up?
No, you are not. You do not know whether they are capable of speech. But why don't we all roll initiative?
Oh, hell.
Already.
Put it out.
All right.
Yeah, what would we wait for?
Okay, here we go.
Whoop. Doo-doo.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Not bad.
Why?
Because you
Hey,
deserve it.
Get those low ones out of the way.
Yeah.
I didn't roll low.
Okay, good then.
You got like a 25, didn't you?
I did not. Almost, but I did not.
Okay.
You have to be ready for...
Let's have them. Joshua,
15.
Alan,
19.
Matt,
10.
Carolyn.
19.
Okay. So, well, let's go ahead and get combat camera up there.
Ooh, nice.
The creatures against which you face off got a 21.
Sheesh.
And all your friends got an 11.
Nice.
Are you using your giant dice? Because I can feel it over
Yeah,
there.
you felt the table shake. I'll save that for the big ones from now on.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. I just like I.
Hey, you
it's
do
just like,
you.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta adjust my mic. It's falling off.
It's okay.
Sorry to the listeners. Okay.
R.I.P. headphone.
It's never that loud.
No.
Well, the creatures are going first. I cannot see the map. I
that's
guess I'll have to
terrible.
look at the screen. Wow.
It is up there.
Yeah.
Do I need to adjust the camera?
No,
No, it's good.
No.
it's fine.
Oh no. I might though. I might put more exposure on it so I can tell those minis apart. Did that help? No, not really. Okay.
No, I think it helps.
Did you just shift them around so Camilla's in front?
No, she was always there. I just moved all the
Why?
ones
I
in the
gotta.
back up.
You gotta stop putting people down.
Yeah.
I feel like you do it every time.
How are all of our cultists in the front?
They're not. They're
You
just,
to the front lines.
Matt's
What?
in charge of putting people on the board.
Well, it's already done. It's
Moving
fine.
Well,
minis.
no, why don't you just move them?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Because
It's fine, wherever.
They're all gonna.
Yep.
They're
Look,
all
I
gonna
just
doesn't
took
matter.
them where there was space, okay?
You're all about to get
Anyways.
screwed all the way over, so it doesn't matter.
Oh boy.
So let's see. They look like werewolves, I know, because I didn't have appropriate minis. But the one closest to, I believe that's Oven.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the one closest to her is gonna roll up and bite at her.
Wow. So
Here we go. Just
No.
Well, that's a 14.
start.
That's not going to hit then.
Okay, and then
man,
then he's gonna
everyone's
swing
armor class is
twice
so
with his
high.
fists.
Jeez.
Oh.
Crit fail. And 19.
Jesus.
No, it's an 8.
Oh, this is gonna be a great session.
Yep.
All right, so then what does he hit me for?
9 bludgeoning.
Oh, that's... Could be worse. I guess.
Now,
9 bludgeoning.
where's Throck?
In
Rock is in
the
the
back.
back.
He
'cause
shouldn't.
that
He
makes
shouldn't be.
I
He shouldn't
did
be that.
not place Throck.
Point to Darrow.
In front of Throck.
That's what I thought. The only square base.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next creature, the one that was next to the one that just moved,
Mm-hmm.
is coming for Darrow. And he is going to go reckless.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Before you roll.
Okay. You have a
Yes.
reaction?
You absolutely.
No, he's not gonna do it.
Oh.
Well, it's 15 to hit.
Come at
For the
it,
bite.
bro.
Hit.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 11 piercing.
Holy
he
shit.
runs up and he distracts you with his arms and then bites you right on the shoulder.
Nom.
Yeah. Then he does start swinging with his arms. 25 to hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that hits.
9 bludgeoning. And then, I'm sorry, 23,
Yeah, it hits.
9 bludgeoning.
Hey, don't.
So he runs up to Darrow, bites, and punches twice.
Hey, don't apologize. This is a ruthless world.
Well, it is a ruthless world. I pitched it to you guys that way, and that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is going to... yeah, never mind. The next one is just going to scream when he sees Throck, push through everyone else, and run at the Urman.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
That's the third one.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
one.
we'll just go in that order.
That's right.
Well, I guess he can just actually push them out of the way. We'll say
Yeah.
that they moved.
Yeah.
So
Did you say
yeah,
that they moved back?
no.
They ducked and covered.
He comes for Throck. And Throck, you have never seen a creature like this before. No clue.
Is it the same height as Throck?
It's bigger.
Whoa.
He's gonna bite you.
Okay.
14.
No, he's not.
He's gonna punch twice, and one of them's gonna hit you. 23.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he punches you once for 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Now, the next one, the lighter colored
good.
one.
This one.
Yeah. He is going to run straight after the one that just ran at Throck, and then he's going to yell and leap into the air all the way over the crowd and land behind Throck.
Wow.
Oh,
And
I got
then-
something personal against you.
There we go.
He too will go reckless
Yeah, I don't blame
and
you.
bite Throck.
Whoa.
26.
Yep.
You take 7 piercing.
Okay.
Next punch,
It's-
you
it's-
take 9 bludgeoning.
Mhm.
Next punch, 20.
Mm-hmm.
You take another 9 bludgeoning. So
Okay.
these two creatures,
Oh my
when they saw the Urman, they went, for lack of a better word, ape shit,
Yeah.
and immediately charged at him. Now they're all angry. They're all here to kill all you guys, but something about seeing Throck pissed them off more. I believe there's one left that hasn't moved.
Yeah.
And I got messed up because I was just in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took it for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, he's gonna run at the closest character, which I believe is Camilla.
Is that Camilla?
It's actually
Now
technically
it's the girl with the
Erie.
green dress.
Yeah, it's eerie.
Oh, it's Erie.
Oh, no.
He's going for Erie.
Oh no.
Alright. Sorry, Throck.
No.
And he
not Throck's day.
is... he is gonna bite. Yeah. He has killed Erie.
Oh!
Erie is dead.
I cannot wait for
If
Fox.
there was a reaction rage,
I cannot wait for Fox.
it would happen now.
Yes.
Well, so that's the first turn.
Okay.
Carolyn and Alan, give me a roll off. You guys had the same score.
15 on the die.
10 with a.
Just the number on the die.
Oh. 8.
Okay, Alan goes first.
Oh.
Raylen?
My I suggest helping our friend.
So, definitely a lot of emotions flying through Raylen right now. He's just. Are we literally this close to the temple?
No, I cheated the distance. You guys are a little farther away than that.
How much
but
farther
the table's
away?
only so big. You're about a quarter mile away.
Quarter mile, okay.
Maybe call it an eighth.
Eighth, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I said, you were pretty close before you realized what you were looking at.
That might help me.
Man, these creatures. Have I ever seen these creatures before?
No.
I haven't.
But it is not uncommon for you to see bizarre, unique creatures around the temple.
All right. Well, Raylan's gonna. He kind of mumbles to himself, and he says, "I guess I can't fight my destiny after all." And then he walks closer to Daro.
Okay.
So, positioning you like right next to Daro.
This one?
Yeah. And he kind of just like goes down on one knee and just says, "You've been waiting for this, Zalios, so make it count." And then he transforms into Zalios. And the eruption is a little bit more dramatic than usual. Because I guess it's because Zalios is closer to the temple. So it's just like the shadows kind of go off like in a more dramatic kind of way. Like they kind of spread off.
Okay. So what happens is yeah. What happens is the shadows that usually when Zalios transforms, you see the shadows sort of around the room or whatever area you're in sort of coalesce on his skin and turn him into this new creature. You know, he gets taller, his skin gets darker, his hair turns white, and all of that. This time, all of the shadows in the area come towards him, but all of the shadows from the temple several hundred yards away also shoot out, and it looks like every shadow even in the place all come shooting out, and so this massive blackness comes and transforms Zalios and even lifts him off the ground a little bit at the moment of transformation. And then everyone is going to have to make a charisma save. Everyone within 10 feet?
Yeah, everyone within 10 feet.
We're going to make it
Yeesh.
20 this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Which is everybody, basically. Oh, yeah, it is.
The number you were trying to beat is 13.
Good.
18.
18.
Well, you guys know me, so
17.
Well, that and if I ran away and got an attack of opportunity, it might have killed me.
So, here's what happens. The instant Raylen transforms into Zalios. No, wait. I'm going to let you finish your turn, and then I'm going to say something else.
sure.
Yeah. I'll let you take your
Alright.
actions.
So Zelios sees the temple in the distance, and he says, "Oh, homecoming." And then he reaches out to the creature in front of him, and he does Chaos Bolt, just right in front of him. So
Carolyn, can you point to Zelios on the board?
yeah.
Okay.
Whew!
Got it.
That's a 20.
Nice.
And that 20.
Okay.
The power from the cult.
Yeah.
So
Zelios nat 20's this ape creature.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to roll; it's automatically max damage, right?
oh yeah, that's true.
The one
Yes,
that you do
yeah, it's
roll
all-
though
yeah.
would be to determine
House
the
rule:
type,
always take max damage on a crit.
Wait.
What do you do with the type though? Does
Oh
he
yeah.
need to roll the
oh yeah, I
type
need to
Oh,
roll
yeah,
to see
you
what
still
kind of
need to
type
roll
it
the
is.
type.
Yeah, that's true.
just to see what type it is.
So I got a 5 and an 8. I'm sorry, you have to. Well, I know 8 is thunder, so it's gonna be thunder for sure.
So you have the spells in front of you, right? I printed them.
But Chaos Bolt's
Oh,
not
Chaos
in here.
Bolt's not one of those.
Yeah.
That's right, because we have now banned phones at the table.
And this
There.
is why I brought my tablet.
No, that's only if I roll the same
Just-
number.
Oh.
Like if it's both the
have a
same
tablet, I
number,
should do
then
that.
it's something special.
And it's something.
Spell descriptions are towards the back of the
Been a
book.
minute since I've done.
Yeah. Ouch. Sorry, just like
Keep going.
yeah.
Keep going. When you start seeing spell descriptions, they're all in one
Yeah.
chunk, so just go alphabetical after that.
So H.
Got to get you guys your own handbooks.
Yeah. When we sell out, right?
Yep.
It's like $30 on Amazon, guys.
Is Chaos Bolt in
Alternatively,
here?
you know,
Oh no.
just
Yeah, we have D&D.
we bring our own
What's
tablets.
the A?
Yeah, everybody brings
That's a little more.
Yeah, because they see calling
more than
lightning.
30
It
bucks.
was, though.
I think I have another one. I'll look for it.
It
And
might not
somebody
be in
can
here.
borrow that.
Is Chaos Bolt not in there?
Yeah.
You know what?
Is it not?
Do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, it's probably in Xanathars or something.
Sorry.
I've never played a sorcerer.
I just know that. So is the 2d8 plus the d4. I mean, not the d6, and another d6, and then my
Here, I've got it.
+4 from Zelios transformation.
It is from Xanathars. Okay, so you roll a d8 to determine what the damage type is.
Yes.
What'd you get?
I got an 8 and a 5.
You're only supposed to roll one d8 you're only supposed to choose one of the d8s to represent the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna choose. You're gonna choose that thunder or lightning.
Huh.
I mean,
Either way.
I think it should be lightning.
Yeah, lightning makes
lightning,
sense.
Yeah, lightning would make sense. Yeah. So it's going to be lightning for sure.
Okay.
And then, so the total is going to be two d8s plus 2d6. So that's
28,
Sheesh.
Math. That's math.
22.
28.
Oh, you're asking
60.
me.
Yeah. Sorry,
It's 28.
28 total.
28.
Yeah, right?
No,
Okay.
no,
I'm
it's
gonna go
2d6.
by a
So
Right.
12.
12
Yep.
plus 16.
Plus 16.
28.
Yeah, 28.
Yeah.
And then plus another 4 from Zelios transformation.
Holy cow.
So
Yeah.
32.
32.
32
Like,
damage.
So yeah, so thunder.
That would have one-shot me.
So thunder comes out of
Lightning, but
Zelios, and it just the power from the cult and the shadows. It just seems unnatural at this point, and he just goes, and he just grabs or puts his hand on him,
No, Chaos Bolt.
and then the thunder comes from here and just goes right there.
Okay. When the thunder shoots out of Zelios' hand in a ball and it hits this creature, a number of things happen. First of all, the creature staggers and then shakes it off. Throck,
Yep.
you feel a sort of resonance in you responding to the thunder as you have numerous times before.
Mm-hmm.
And very, very faintly, you feel an answering vibration coming from somewhere in the direction of the temple.
Oh.
It's like, it's so faint you're not sure, but it definitely came from that direction. So,
That pencil.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to mark off a spot.
then the creature that you hit, Zalios,
Okay.
failed his charisma save. And so
Okay.
did one of the others. All the others passed. So I think there's 5 there. That means 3 passed, 2 failed.
Okay.
All of them, pass or fail, the instant they see Zalios standing there, take 1 step back and bow.
Does that mean that we get opportunity attacks?
No,
It's only one step.
it's only 1 step.
Like
But they still
a
disengaged.
tiny step.
It's not a 5-foot step.
But they disengage.
Oh.
And
And they all bow.
everyone, they all bow, and then there's a beat of hesitation where everyone's like, what the heck? And in that moment, another teleportation effect takes place. The air stretches in and then pops out, and there is a man standing there. An old, bald man
Oh
with a
no.
hooked nose
Oh no.
and a long gray beard.
Is that this dude? No, that's...
No, he's not on there. I'll get him. I forgot to get his mini out, but it's not super important right now. He pops out and says, "Yes, yes. Bow to the promised one. He has returned."
Can Zelos respond?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's just. Zelos says, "Yes, welcome me. I have returned finally. The boy tried to keep me away, but I have returned."
Okay. So this man you have seen before, but you don't know his name. He also bows to Zalios, but he does it in a way that is not convincing. He keeps his back straight, he keeps his head up, he just kind of takes a knee, and he keeps looking you in the eye. And he says, "Promised one, we have been waiting for you. Most of our brethren have left the temple looking for you. Where have you been?"
I've been taking care of the boy. Been taking care of the boy and trying to show him the way. But he's been telling me a lot of things also. A lot of things that I don't quite remember clearly from back then. Surely these must be lies, though.
Well, the boy always had a soft spot for your mother. But I see that you have once again manifested in full form.
Yes.
That is
Although
good.
it's still hard to control. The boy will take over soon. But
We must get you inside, promised one. Your other half needs to have things explained to him.
yes, even though it does seem convincing what he's been telling me. I
What?
feel confused.
Do not worry. Come inside and bring your servants. We will add them to the temple staff if you wish.
And he looks around at them and he says, "Yes, and don't hurt them. They are useful to me."
Don't hurt us. Killed our friend already.
Yeah, is Thrak able to? Can he
Yeah,
go
he-
yet?
Well, no,
Thrak
because
This
has
is taking
a
a long time for Thrak.
I gotta go first.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we did take a pause. I mean, Throg, if you want to react to Erie's death, we can just say that now is when you noticed it.
Yeah.
Because you were busy being beaten up.
Yeah, because then Throck is going to. Well, do you need to do something before, since you're a little faster there?
Yeah.
Need a lay on hands here.
Okay.
Yeah, well, if you guys are going to continue combat despite the conversation that has started, then it is Carolynn's turn.
I mean, regardless.
Throck's not done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throck's not done.
Well, what is Oven going to do?
Oven is definitely going to cure Daro's wounds. And I assume since everyone has taken a knee, me walking away from this jerk who bit me is not going to...
Correct. He will not attack you.
Cool. Great. So I'm going to go ahead and duck on under you, Zelios, and just heal you
Yay.
for
Oh, it hurts though, right?
12.
Or it's cold.
Yeah.
It might be hot.
12.
I don't remember what effect I described
Oh,
for
it's
Daro.
It's cold, yeah.
Well,
It was
for-
cold for Throck. I was
Yeah.
trying to give everyone kind of different experiences
Oh,
of it.
I don't think I've ever been healed by her.
It's like
Yeah.
icy hot
Oh.
for a Throck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like icy.
Not a sponsor.
Not spawn.
One day.
One day, Icy Hot will be a sponsor.
Yeah, it will be the one because that's totally our target audience.
Oh, here he is. Nope, that's not him. Well, it's him now. Here's the guy.
Okay.
So not the mini I was looking for, but good enough.
This is not the mini you're looking for.
Yeah. So
Will do.
we have a healed Daro,
Healed more healed.
Elder.
less injured Daro.
Less injured.
All right. So yeah, Throck, you're up.
So now Throck sees what happened, and yeah. What?
I'm sorry. I just to make it a little bit more clear in my head, can you describe how Eerie went down for me?
That's good.
She got bit.
So it was like on the shoulder or
Probably
It was on the
throat.
neck.
on the neck.
Just like
Yeah.
throat bite. Okay.
Okay.
She's got blood all over her neck, all over her clothes. The creature that bit her also proceeded to punch her a couple times, but she was already dead by then.
And
Oh yeah.
okay. All right.
He's now left her on the ground.
Yeah.
He still has blood on his face.
So Throck actually uses the one that's kneeled down in front of him to step on, jump through the air, go into a rage, and reckless come straight down with them all.
That's
On that
within
guy.
your jump distance. So
Oh.
just give me an athletics check
Okay.
to, step off an unwilling creature for your jump.
Sure. With the rage, it's a advantage on it, so that's good. What is that? 14? No, athletics. 16.
Okay, you do it.
Okay. Then I'll make the attack reckless on that guy, which is 21 to hit.
You got him.
Okay.
Do you yell anything as you're doing this? Or?
Not
Wordless yell?
Not particularly. Yeah.
Oh, hell.
Just and so that's gonna be 6, 8, 10, 12 points bludgeoning and 6 points lightning.
Damn.
Okay. So, Throck, having been briefly distracted by his own situation
Yeah.
and then the conversation, now sees Eerie lying on the ground and one of these creatures with blood on his face. And before he really even finishes taking it in, he has, as he described, stomped on the nearest creature, leapt into the air, and brought his his lightning and his hammer down
Yep.
on
Same target. Just
on the same target. Yeah. And it was a total of 18, yes?
Yes.
18 damage. It was, 12
Yes.
and 6, I think
Yeah.
is it. Yeah. So,
Yep. That just happened.
yeah.
Just had to.
Yeah, so that hurts him.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. Who am I disguised as again?
Degas.
Degas. Thank you. can't remember his name.
But you can remember your identity at any time. So all of the remaining commoners will run back and let's see. You guys are all kind of mixed in together, but yeah, they're gonna back up almost like off the board and kind of actually they're gonna circle around and get behind Oven. They wanna have some shelter from the various
go.
horrors. And while Throck is usually the one you hide behind, he has now leapt into the middle of the fray. So
Yeah.
So they will hide behind the mistress.
I guess
Throck did
Competing
not like
cults.
that.
Okay. That's it for them. And now the other creatures will have their chance. They all remain bowed except the one you've attacked.
Wait,
Sure.
I get my turn, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It is your turn. Oh yeah, you got the 10.
Yeah, I'm at the
I
bottom.
was like, surely no one's lower than 11.
False.
I'm going home.
Probably the highest dex.
Go ahead.
Lowest initiative.
Degas didn't realize our Eerie went down until Throck jumped over and smashed.
Oh yeah.
And as he's like being healed with the blood and everything still running down his shirt or his chest, I assume he got bit on the shoulder or something. Like as the healing is still taking place, he runs over and joins the fight with that guy.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
And he's going to attack with both daggers.
Honorable.
Ooh.
18 with the first hit.
Hit.
Good, because that's the important one. The second hit is
Ooh.
a lot more.
That's the roll.
20,
That's the roll.
25.
Also a hit.
Do you get sneak because he's engaged with Throck?
I get sneak damage because. Yeah. So the first one is going to be 2, 6, 12, 15 from the first one, and the second one will just be a simple additional 2, so 14. They're poison daggers now. I don't know how to handle that.
Oh, we should have looked that up during the weeks off.
That's plenty of time we had to look that up.
Yeah, I'll just slap on a D4 for each for the
Okay.
poison.
Okay, that's a roll. 3 and 1, so 4 more.
So what was the total? It was.
20 total?
I stopped counting.
Shit, so did I.
I know you said the first attack was 15,
Yeah.
and the second attack was
2.
So, okay, so 17? No, I think
17, and then the D4s.
I got... Okay.
So
Just for
21.
safety, I'll call it an even 20,
All right, that's fine.
because I think it was a little bit less.
So you roll up and
No, the first one was 15, the second one was 2,
yeah,
and then
17, and then you got the D4s, which
Yeah.
was
There you go.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
so.
you got a 3
Yeah.
and a 1.
Yeah, great.
21.
21.
Heck
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
So, all of the other creatures remain bowed, though clearly disgruntled. And it seems as though they are more. Their eyes are not so much on Zalios as they are on the new guy. It seems that they're pretending to be deferent to Zalios, but it's actually this guy that they're looking to for their instructions, because they're all watching him now that this fight has broken out. But the one that you've attacked stands up to its full height of about 8 feet, looks down at you, Throck, and just goes, "Rah!" And you have to make an intelligence save.
Ooh, shit.
Man.
Sorry, bud.
Let's see what happens.
If he fails, does he yell back?
Terrible.
Intelligence.
Grand total of 1.
Yikes.
You are now under the effect of the Phantasmal Force spell.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Well,
Okay.
you see something new in place of the creature that is roaring at you.
Mm-hmm.
It is Gronda.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
This is great. This is great.
Yeah. You see Gronda bloodied from your strike, standing in front of you.
This is good.
Wait, what? Wait, what did you, what did you, what? What?
Why Throck hit Gronda?
Why Gronda hit girl?
You all hear Throck addressing Gronda, who is not there. Not hit girl. Girl fall over.
What a lie, what a lie.
You guys don't hear that lie. All you see is Throck talking to this creature as though
Yeah.
it's Gronda.
Who hit girl?
We'll move on. It is now Zalios' turn.
So Zalios, seeing both Throck and Daro fight the one of the creatures, Zalios kind of like, for a moment, he you see his head turn over to Eerie, and then turn back to Throck, and he's trying to understand like what's going on. Like he's it's almost like he's conflicted,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just saying, it's like, no, why is Throck so angry? And then he looks over to the cult, and then he looks back at the bald man.
You mean he looks at the temple?
Yeah, the temple, and then
Okay.
to the bald man. And he says, I'm feeling very confused. It's like the boy, the influence. And then he looks at the bald man.
The man raises his hand and says, "Fear not, chosen one. Promised one.
Yeah.
I will take care of this." And he points his finger at Eerie, at her body. And you see a beam of blackness shoot out from his hand and touch her. And she stands up,
Whoa.
her head still kind of lolling. But at first she looks at him, and then her head kind of does this, and she just stares at Zalios.
All right. So Zalios kind of like puts his hand down, but he's gonna ready an action.
Okay, what action?
He's gonna ready. He's gonna ready lightning lore.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's still conflicted.
That's a
visually
spell.
conflicted. Yeah.
When you ready a spell, you have to spend the spell slot now.
No, it's a cantrip.
Okay,
Yeah, cantrip.
never
Yeah,
mind then.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, no.
Oh, lightning lure.
Yeah, lightning
I do
lure.
know that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the one
Yeah.
way.
I thought you said lure. Okay.
What's your trigger?
Do I have to announce the
Yeah,
trigger?
you have to announce your trigger.
Unless it's spoiler alert.
No. Don't think so.
The trigger is going to be if one of Zalios' companions gets attacked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Oven, you're up.
So you still see Zelios' face. He's conflicted. He's like back and forth right now.
Okay. What are we doing, mistress?
I like the silence.
Enjoy the sound.
Yeah, there's.
Don't know how much matter it's gonna make the rock.
Uh-oh.
Oven strides over to Eerie.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
This is good.
And says, I commit your body and soul to the Raven Queen. And hits her with a sickle.
Your words have no effect. Roll a melee attack.
21.
Okay, it's a hit. Roll damage.
5.
Okay, just a moment.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
You said you did 5 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Your sickle thunks into Eerie's back and sticks there. And you see just a little bit of the point come out the front. And she is moved by the impact, but otherwise does not react.
Cool. Guess I'm just gonna keep hacking away at her.
Oh boy.
This is getting dark.
We don't do zombies here at the Raven Queen's cult.
Zelios. One of your companions has just been attacked.
Does the trigger have to go off?
Well, it's kind of ambiguous whether you
Yeah.
would still consider this your companion. Why don't you roll
Yeah, this is
a
definitely.
d6? We'll say even it goes off, odd it doesn't. Unless you wanna just do it from roleplay, what Zelios would think.
I mean, it is kind of like, yeah. I did not think that was gonna happen.
Yeah. I mean, I'm being real stingy with your wording.
Nobody
I assume
did.
you didn't mean that if one of your own companions attacks another.
No, this kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But no, I mean, I'm realizing I'm being pretty stingy with that. Obviously, you meant if
Yeah.
the other party attacks one of your companions. So, up to you to decide.
give me a moment.
Okay. You have exactly 1 moment.
Zelios sees her attack. I think.
Uh-oh.
I think he would have to roll.
Okay.
So it's going to be even.
Even it goes off, odd it doesn't.
Odd it doesn't. Let me use the red one.
You might just be trigger happy. Like if he had time to think about it, he might not. But
Yeah,
maybe he does.
But this
just
is
'cause
within
he had
like a
it
few
ready.
seconds.
Yeah.
So even it goes off.
Yeah.
Oh,
It doesn't.
It does.
it does.
Does?
It goes off.
But can I use lucky?
Not on this roll.
Hmm.
That was just flipping a coin.
Okay. All right. Okay, it's gonna go off, and it's gonna hit Oven, the lightning lord.
Ooh.
So then what happens since now another one of his companions has been attacked?
Well, nothing because his
Because
ready
we're
to action
triggered.
has gone off. What is the effect? You have to roll an attack.
No, she rolls a strength save.
Oh, good. She's good at that one.
You never know what can happen.
Yeah.
Dice or dice. What do we get?
Crit fail.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd say that.
So yeah, Zalios, still confused, puts his hand out, and lightning goes from his hand and wraps around Oven and pulls her to him.
Okay. 10 feet in a straight line.
Yeah, 10 feet, and she'll take
1d8 lightning damage.
Yeah, 1d8.
Only if she's within 5 feet of you. So does that 10 feet make it within 5 feet
Yeah.
of Zalios?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
Then
No.
Oh, no.
no. Okay. That's good. No damage then.
All right.
But also,
Oh, because the sickle is in.
yeah,
Oh.
Because the sickle was in.
the sickle is lodged in a.
Roll a strength save to see if you can hold onto the sickle and bring it with you. You can choose to release it if you want.
5.
The sickle is yanked out of your grasp and remains in Erie's back.
Okay. So yeah, and
At
Yeah,
least
so
you didn't
right-
ready a chaos bolt.
yeah,
Yeah.
at least I didn't
Thank
really care as well,
God.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I'm holding. So yeah, Zalios is holding her with some lightning.
Okay. Sorry for the noise. Just getting this in case we need it.
That
Yep.
that can come. Yes.
All right.
It's
But
like
hooray to no damage.
yeah, no damage yet.
That couldn't have gone better,
Yeah.
considering
Yeah.
the situation.
All of that took place on Oven's turn, and now Throck again.
What?
Oh, yeah,
That's not eerie anymore.
the Phantasma Force.
And the last thing that he saw before hitting would have been the blackness that hit. So Throck turns to the guy.
You might have also seen me
It's not.
stab Granda. Oh no, that was after.
That was
I stabbed
after.
before.
No.
Okay, great.
Yeah, no.
All right, great.
No.
Okay, you're turning to the guy.
Throck is very convinced now that Granda did not do it. But the guy must have.
The bald guy.
Sure.
So Throck takes off running for him.
The bald guy.
Yep.
Okay.
How many
Oh, it's
of
like
the creatures
literally-
does he pass on the way there?
it's just me. He's literally like 6 feet away from the bald guy already.
Okay.
Bald guy. 10 feet at most.
And lightning's gonna strike, because lightning does strike. Because the rage is still real. Two lightning.
All right, I get to make a dex save.
Yeah.
Yeah, I failed it.
Okay, and then reckless for that guy. What is that? 23 to hit.
Hit.
Mm-hmm. And that'd be 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So
So you run up to this guy, and where does the lightning originate this time? From you or from the sky?
you know what? Throck is pretty angry still about this, so it would come from Throck.
Okay. So
God.
what I'm going to say happens is you run at this guy, and the lightning is actually on your maul at this point.
Okay.
So when you hit him with both the hammer and the lightning at the same time. You come in from your right shoulder, so you hit him on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that he takes the hit, but it's kind of weird. You've never seen a human take a hit from you this well. He's hurt, but he's not that hurt.
Why did you hurt the girl?
He rolls his eyes and doesn't respond.
Okay. probably all that I got on my turn.
Ooh, that's good.
Okay. Oh, sorry. You waiting for me to tell you whose turn it is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the cultists, your friends. They are doing nothing.
How's Camilla doing?
She's with the rest of them.
Okay.
She's watching Zalios mostly, but she's hiding with the rest of them.
Okay.
She has nothing to contribute at this time. Daro, you're up.
Daro is up. If I'm behind somebody, I still have to take a disengage to not get opportunity attacked.
Yes.
All right. Then I'm gonna disengage, like taking in the whole situation and what.
Can't you bonus action disengage?
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Bonus action disengage. I'm gonna run 30 feet just away from everything, and I'm gonna summon my shadow version right behind the bald guy.
Giving Throck flanking.
That's all I can do. I sense the chaos that's about to happen in here.
Yeah.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Okay. Well, the creature that, or the man that you hit, Throck, who rolled his eyes, he now raises his hand and gestures at those creatures. Says, "Please, children, take care of your brother." And they all stand up and rush you.
Oh, dear God.
Well, there you go.
All of them go reckless.
Yep.
Let's have all 5 of those guys.
What's their?
Let me know if any of them trigger opportunity attacks. I can't see the board.
One might have from Zalios.
Yeah.
And is it the same one Zalios attacked before?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Okay. You can take that. You can take that attack if you want. Basic melee only.
A basic melee.
Zalios melee.
Does Zalios have a melee weapon? I don't know.
I think
he
it's
have
just.
claws?
I think it's just his claws.
Okay.
So a claw attack.
Go ahead.
I don't think that's gonna hit.
Okay. So half-hearted strike at this creature.
Yeah, he's still visibly confused.
All right. Okay, so we're going through the line.
Yep.
First, 5 pairs of fangs come at you.
Yep.
Wow.
Hit.
Yep.
Hit.
Okay.
Your AC is
15.
hit.
That's enough.
Miss. Hit.
Yeah,
4
that's a death save.
four bites come
Yep.
at you. But what happens is, as they latch onto you, it's 7 each, which makes 28
Okay. Halved.
halved.
Oh. Well, that's
So 14.
okay.
So you're not dead?
No.
You're close.
Yeah.
What's your hit points?
How close can you be without being dead?
One.
Without being unconscious?
One.
That'd
Hey,
be
I
it.
was 3 a second ago.
You have
That'd
one
be
hit
it.
point left?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, now the punches start.
Yep.
Oh dear God.
Yep.
You don't have any saves or anything.
Nope.
The first one misses.
That's good.
And this is a mob of giant
Yeah.
demonic
Yes.
gorillas
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
all over Throck.
Damn.
The second one lands like a downward punch like that right onto the back of your skull.
And Throck is down.
Throck is unconscious.
Unconscious.
As soon as you drop unconscious, the man that's controlling them raises his hand and says, "Stop! Bring him inside."
Throck is down.
Yeah, one of the creatures picks up Throck over the shoulder. Now, Zalios. It is your turn. While you look around, trying to determine your best course of action, the man says, "Promised one, bring your friends into the temple. Show them your home. Surely we need not spill more blood this day."
Okay, so I don't look at my spell anymore.
So at this point, the voice coming from Zelios, you hear it, and it also has a slight echo behind it.
Okay.
Almost sounds like Raylen's voice, a little bit.
Ooh, I like when that happens.
And Zelios says, "Yes, we know more blood for now. Let's stop for now." And then he like his hand is like going like this, and it's like slowly going down, like by force. He's like slowly putting his hand down.
Okay.
Can I dislodge my sickle from Erie?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's your turn now. So you may do that.
How does she react to that? Turi? To a sickle being pulled out of her back?
She does not. She does not react to it. Her wound on her throat is still open.
She's definitely gonna have to.
So are you doing anything else, guys? Are you going to go in as Zelios has agreed?
Zelios is
What
going
do
to
the rest of you say?
Dagon is going to lower his daggers.
Throck says nothing.
I mean, Throck's going to do whatever.
Throck's going in.
Yeah.
Oven.
Yeah.
Oven is
Yeah.
gonna follow Throck.
And, of course, everyone else is going to follow Oven.
Yes.
Nuts.
So, the one carrying Throck poofs out and is gone. The other 4 surround your group, and the bald man leading walk you to the temple. You approach up the marble steps. During the walk, your transformation wears off, and Raylen returns. Does Raylen want to say anything?
Raylen, as he's walking up, and he sees he can't run because he's blocked on all sides, and he just says, "I hope all I've done till now will make a difference." And then he just keeps walking.
Okay. Do the rest of you, I guess Darrow and Oven, do you want to address the man or any of the people that are with you?
I will address Raylen and let him know, since I apparently can't kill Erie, and she is not Erie, I'm gonna need you to kill her at some point.
The man leading the group hears this, turns around and says, "Oh, if it bothers you," and then he just stops concentrating and she collapses.
Great. In that case, can I head to said dead body and then commit her body and soul to the Raven Queen?
Okay. She lays on the ground. Excuse me.
I'm going to just stay like in the back of the group quietly, but I'm going to keep my shadow up sort of outside the group.
Okay.
It follows us, but at a distance that isn't obvious.
Sure.
for a shadow to.
Yeah.
Before Raylen walks in the doors, can he address the bald man real quick?
Yes.
And he'll ask him, "How long has it been since I've walked in these doors?"
It has been 9 months, promised one.
Is she still here?
The betrothed? Yes. She wanted to go out looking for you with the others, but of course we could not allow it.
And Raylen kind of sinks his head down as he's thinking about this, and doesn't say anything else.
He looks over at you, and then he puts his hand on your shoulder. Promised one, I know that you were upset, but this is your home. It's always been your home. And only those of us who follow the chained God know the great deeds you are capable of.
And he kind of like touches his hand, and he kind of moves it down and takes it off his shoulder. And he says, "You know nothing. You took away this entire cult took away everything from me, and I've seen the truth, and I'm gonna show Zelios the truth too."
As you say this, almost at the exact moment that you say this, you are reaching the top of the marble steps coming up. And there you see on the steps a faded, worn blood stain. And you recall, just a fleeting moment, that this is the exact spot on which your mother was murdered 9 months ago. You still can't see clearly what happened, but you know this is where.
And Raylen kind of scuffs, almost holding back the tears right now. And he says, "You've talked of destiny and how Zelios has a great cause in his future, but she believed we all have a choice. And I believe in that choice that I can make for myself. I know I've been brought back here by forces beyond my control, but I still believe there's a choice."
Someone else approaches from inside the doors of the temple. You guys are now at the top of the steps there.
Should we arrange ourselves up there?
Yeah, I mean, we're not in combat, so whatevs. But yeah, you guys are at the top of the steps.
They're like,
I don't know if there's a...
are you saying that this one is at the door?
Yeah, he comes out of the door. Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's really an angle that shows it very well right now,
Oops.
but whatever.
Knocking all
Yeah, you guys are up there.
Where is... Raylen?
Yes.
The lighting is
And yeah, that top step
probably going to be...
is where the blood stain is. And so that this other man comes out of the temple. And Raylen, you recognize this as Hastur, the high priest.
So whatever Raylen was saying, he kind of like shuts his mouth for a second.
Yes, but he was close enough that he heard the last bit of what you said. So
at some point.
that's not bad. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Yay.
He comes out and
Proud of him.
Hastur comes out and says, "Oh, promised one, how is it possible that you lived among us so long and know not our most basic tenets? Choice is what we are about. Freedom is what the chained God teaches. He is chained, but we can do whatever our hearts desire."
That sounds like some Nazi shit.
And did my mother have a choice? Before she was murdered that night? Right there?
Damn.
So
We can discuss your mother's unfortunate choices at a later time, but for now I think it is more important that you come in and rest. Clearly you've been running around with strangers and lost for these many months. And you know, Freya is here. She waits for you.
Is she angry?
You mad, babe?
She has many feelings. She is a girl.
I'm sorry, what was that last sentence?
Who are your friends, promised one?
They are my friends.
Have they come? Have they come to worship the chained god?
No. They have been helping me along the way, keeping me safe.
That is to be expected. I see that some of them are not human. As you know, all manner of dark and twisted creatures
I
will
beg
be
your
drawn
pardon?
to your other half, whether they know it or not. It is unavoidable that you would fall in with such as these.
I'm a slap this.
Raylen looks him back to Alvin and Dolly. He says, I'm sorry that I dragged you into this, both of you.
We will pause here for a moment. And as you guys are ushered in to the temple.
Just dripping some blood on the floor. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They-
There's been blood there before.
We will cut to Throck.
Who, yeah, he teleported with one of them, right? Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I should mention also before we cut away, the other four, when you guys all enter the temple, those four creatures also teleport away. So only Haster and the bald man enter with you. So, Throck.
Yep.
You regain consciousness
Mm-hmm.
in a dark room. It appears to be a cave. It is well carved. It's square, it's uniform, but it is clearly carved out of the living stone rather than built. You are hurt. You have 1 hit point.
Okay.
You hear the sound of dripping water somewhere, and there is a barred, heavy wooden door in front of you. The room's about 20 by 20 feet, and in it there is an array of tables with little glass vials and things on them, not unlike the ones that you stole from the wizard in Zahir.
Yeah.
But your own possessions are all gone.
Oh God.
You have nothing but your clothing. The hammer, the bags, gone.
Pendant?
What?
His pendant? Or his necklace then?
Oh yeah, gone. All
Okay.
your stuff is gone.
Is he naked?
No, only he has his clothes. They
Okay.
didn't strip him. But yeah, there, like I said, this room is full of tables,
Yeah.
full of bottles. There is also one table with manacles on it.
Okay.
You have been dropped on the ground next to this table.
Just next to it. Is there anybody else in the room?
No. We will give Throck 10 minutes to decide what to do, while the rest of us take our break.
Okay.
Smash the bottles.
Okay.
All right.
All right. See you after the break, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll be back in 10 minutes, real time. See you guys then. Did this thing not work? Welcome back. We've had our break. We've had cookies. Some of us are still having a cookie.
It's fine.
Me too. Not just me.
Enjoy your cookie.
Some of us. So, yeah, you guys are all in the temple except for Throck, who is in a room made of stone. Throck,
Yeah.
is there anything you would like to do in your room of stone?
Gonna look around. Gonna see if there's anything in those vials.
There is indeed
There is.
stuff in those vials.
Okay. And you said it's dark,
Yeah,
right?
you can't make out the
Okay.
colors.
I don't know that would actually help.
I don't either.
I don't know.
If you were going to tell me you could remember that book, I'd make you roll for it.
No. No. There's a small chance that I might remember what two of them are, because that's the two that were
Super
identified
small
and
chance.
explained, but it's
Yeah.
a small chance anyway. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna kind of listen to see if I can hear anything outside, so I'll listen to the door for a second.
Okay. Like I said, you can hear water dripping somewhere.
Okay.
That's coming from past the door, like under the door.
Okay.
You do think for a second that you hear some shuffling sounds out there.
Okay.
Roll me a perception check.
This is another one of those that Thruck is good at.
Sure.
So let's see what happens. 4.
Yeah, you hear the shuffling sounds for just a second, and then
Mhm.
they're gone.
Okay.
Can't make out anything else.
Okay, good. Everyone is gone outside. Shit. So the door won't open.
Correct.
Right. So
It is
okay.
a heavy, thick wooden door with iron bands around it. And
Great.
You try to open it, and it doesn't budge.
Yeah, I'll just. Okay, that's probably not gonna work. Wait. It's probably not the right idea, but
What is really?
Thruck actually takes one of the vials
Sure.
and throws it at the door.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I was afraid that what he was going to do was
Roll a
drink it.
d12.
Okay. Right here. 12.
That's a 12.
You throw the vial at the door, and it
Yeah.
breaks open, and this dark liquid splatters all across the wood
Yeah.
and starts steaming and burning
Okay.
like it's eating away the wood.
Okay, this is good.
Oh.
You hear it like,
Throw another one.
Okay. Yeah, Throck's gonna take another one, and this time he's gonna open it up,
okay.
and he's gonna like, is he though? Come on now.
This is Throck we're talking about.
I know.
It's Throck, remember?
What is Throck gonna do? You know what?
Throw another one.
Throck's gonna smell it.
Roll a d12.
Okay. Yep, Throck's gonna smell it. 9.
Okay, just a second.
Oy.
This is great.
This is disturbing.
No, it's not.
It smells like cream soda.
Delicious!
With
The
Throck.
joy of alchemy with
Yeah.
Throck.
Yeah, yep. This is how it's done, folks.
Oh, hold on a second. I think I opened the wrong page.
No worries.
I mean, I'm trained in intimidation, so if I can intimidate one of these,
Intimidate the vial?
yeah. Sure.
All right.
You rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Okay. It smells like tree sap.
Hmm. Well, Throck has probably eaten tree sap before.
Oh no.
When he's hungry, yeah.
Throck qualifies as hungry. Throck is going to drink the tree sap.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yep.
Give me a con save. No, you don't know my con save, actually.
I mean, yeah. Tree sap's okay in Throck's book.
You
It's
feel,
safe.
yeah. As the tree sap, it smells like tree sap, but it pours much faster than that.
Oh.
And you can feel as it gets into your stomach, it kind of like feels like it's coating your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And
Pepto-Bismol.
you feel something change in your body. Your arms feel not necessarily stronger, but quicker a little bit. And as you look around this stone room that you're in, all of a sudden the walls and ceiling, where before they just look flat, you start to notice little places where you could get handholds and footholds. You now have a climbing speed equal to your walking speed. And for the next hour, you will also have advantage on athletics checks made to climb.
Oh, okay.
Drink all the potions.
Oh.
I think there were only 3, right? Yeah.
Oh no, there's a bunch.
Oh, there's
yeah.
much. Oh.
Yeah. Okay,
Carolynn,
that's
your nose and chin are on camera, and the rest of you isn't.
Good.
All right, just
That's
making
cool.
sure you're aware.
How's that?
Oh.
Well, now just the tips of them.
Perfect. Perfect oven style.
Yeah.
okay. So Throck is still looking around for something different. How heavy is the table?
It's not a problem.
Okay. Actually,
One of the desks is pretty heavy.
on the desk.
When
yeah.
you asked me about the table, you meant the one with the manacles?
Yeah, no. Sorry. Yes, the desk itself. The desk.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep-
Well, there's
Yeah.
several desks.
It's empty.
Okay.
The one that you grabbed 2
side.
vials off of
Yeah.
is, you could move it.
Okay.
You could potentially even very briefly pick it up.
Okay.
It's more big than heavy.
Okay. Okay. So I could just throw the whole desk if I really needed to.
Yeah.
Let's. You know what? I'm gonna smell another one.
Roll me a d12.
10.
I'm happy no ones have come out yet.
It smells like fur.
Fur. Yeah. I mean, nothing beyond fur. It's just
If you
fur.
want to keep smelling,
Yeah.
you kind of pick up hints of other animals. Do you want to look into it?
Sure.
I mean, you don't make out colors still because you're in
Yeah.
darkness, but it's kind of muddy, and you see like a fish scale and like a very, very small animal's tongue, some kind of claw, a hair of some sort is in there.
Double.
I
I'm in
mean,
trouble.
Okay. He's gonna hold on to that one for just a minute.
Okay.
Think that might be sustenance. That one is very likely sustenance.
for Throck it is.
Give me one more. I'll pick up off of the
Okay.
thing.
Go ahead.
Roll another.
Yeah.
Okay. 2. Yeah.
2.
So I'll
Okay.
take a little smell of this one. And you know what? You know how like in chemistry class you're supposed to waft the. No, Throck is not doing that.
You're just like,
It's just,
yeah, of course you are.
It's like, take a big whiff. Oh.
Okay. You smell it. It smells like nothing Throck has smelled before. The closest thing you can think to it is like really strong cat urine. But even that, it's a little more sweet than that.
Okay. Saving that one for awe.
Why?
Because she likes cats.
Okay.
Cat urine.
Throck's gonna listen again, see if he can hear anybody moving around outside.
Okay.
Anybody or anything.
Roll another perception.
Yep, that's
Check.
just always going so well. Better. 12.
Okay. You still hear nothing in particular that you can make out.
Okay, cool. Yep, grabbing another one.
Okay. You gonna sniff it?
Yep. Of course.
Roll a d12. Are you keeping the ones you've picked up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Keeping those 2. 6. It's
I like how you haven't gotten any duplicates
Yeah,
yet.
right.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh dear lord.
Oh no.
Kind of cool.
What is vial number 6?
When you smell it,
Mm-hmm.
it just smells really, really good. You can't quite
Okay.
place the odor,
Yeah.
but
Like edible
It's-
good or like perfume good?
I mean, it depends on Throck. It's kind of like, it's more perfume than edible. It's like floral.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for that because
Yeah,
that's
it's not like raw
That's
meat.
different.
It's not raw meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good, human good.
Yeah.
But like whatever ermine is the equivalent.
pleasant to- okay,
Yeah.
got
Not doesn't make you hungry,
Right.
but it's just a
right.
pleasant smell.
Right. Okay.
Even for a man.
Still not exactly what Throck kind of is
Excuse me.
hoping to find here.
Well, you're
Throck.
still within your hour of
Not really
climbing.
sure what he's looking for. So one more.
Okay.
Just go through all 12 of them.
Yeesh. 4.
Wow. It's crazy.
4, huh?
4.
Still no duplicates.
No, still no duplicates.
Okay, this one's like gelatinous.
Okay.
It's
Gelatinous
almost it is oily, but it's also kind of like if you shake it, it kind of wiggles a little bit, more like Jello. And there's like little sparkly shards in it.
Oh.
It smells like oil.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that one's more what I'm looking for. Throck is going to. This is probably a little more tactful than what Throck would do actually. So let me change this up just a little
Gonna
bit.
pour it in front of the door.
No,
course
no,
not.
that's wait, no. Actually, Throck tries to open the door again after that stuff.
It is still barred
Nothing.
from the other side.
Great.
Knocking.
Yep.
Okay. The rest of you have been led into the temple. Joshua, would you mind moving the big old demon statue and lifting up the building it is standing on?
So just lift this.
They're not attached. You got to move the thing first.
Oh, move it. Okay.
Yeah.
So move this.
Yeah.
Yep. And then take this.
This is the entry room. What am I doing? So there's nobody in there right now. Normally, Raylen, you're aware there would be 2 guards here. They're not present. As you enter this room, you see off to the left and right that there are doorways leading out to either side. And then the back is a solid wall, which I forgot to actually put the walls down there, but this is a wall that continues across, and then there and there are doors.
Okay. Actually, Raylen will ask that to the high priestess.
Pastor, yes.
Where Where are the guards?
We have had to rethink security since the majority of our members have gone off in search of you. Now we allow Necron, whom you met, to bring his friends to provide security. That is why they accosted you out in the field.
Quite a greeting they had. Didn't even ask us who we were.
Yeah.
It is not our custom to ask questions of trespassers.
Until you almost kill Raylen.
The promised one appears unharmed.
Only because you stepped in.
Promised one, this creature who follows you, would you like him to stay in your room? And I guess same question for the others.
Raylen wants to try to. Can I have a moment with them in private?
Perhaps that's something you'd like to do after you rest. We have a number of people here, obviously. Why don't we put them in the beds that have been left empty by our wayward members?
Okay.
You can rest in your room, and your friends can rest down the hall. And so when he gestures that way for Raylen's room, and that way for the other rooms.
All right. Raylen nods, but then he looks over at you two and he says, he tries to like make it so that only you two can hear him, and he just says, "Wait for me. I'll come.
The bald man that Haster referred to as Necron. You didn't really notice, but he is like right behind you when you whisper that. And he leans in and he says, "Promised one, if you wish to go with them now, you know that her room is right next door."
Next door to his room or our room?
Your room.
Our room.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is fine. They can go, and I'll go to my room for now.
Okay. Do you guys want to do that?
So I didn't hear your question.
Do you guys want to do that, or are you going to
I don't
do what Raylen says?
I think we're going to play along for now, right? I mean,
Sure.
All right. So
can't really win this fight in this condition.
Yeah, that's true.
Necron will lead Oven and Darrow and the remaining cult members off in this direction, where you will be shown this room. He leads you through this hallway and into this room where there's a number of beds for you to sleep in. I'll move this out of the way of the camera.
Yeah, that one.
There. So this is where you guys are. Let me go ahead and put you in there.
Great.
Oven and Darrow, miscellaneous. All right. No Eerie.
No,
And then Raylen, following Haster, who, as you've probably noticed, wears similar clothing. Necron led you guys there. Raylen and Haster go off the other direction.
As we walked to our room, we saw no one else still. No other guards or cult members or anything.
No.
Okay.
So Raylen, you go off with Haster. You know the way. You don't
Okay.
need to be led, but he follows with you. You guys are now alone, and after Necron shows you the room, he says, "We will come check on you in a little while to see if you need anything."
The hell you will.
And then slowly closes the door, and you hear a bar come down. So you are in there with all of your followers. Raffin comes up to you and says, I don't know what to do. We've lost Nori and now Erie since we came into this accursed land. These people, they are not good people.
No, they are not.
No.
They had those monsters as slaves. What are we going to do, mistress?
We're not in a position to fight right now. We have to wait for Zelios.
As soon as you say that, you hear feel a rush of air and then a thud into the ground right next to you.
Ooh.
And when you turn, you see Jack standing there just looking at you.
I was wondering where he was this whole time.
He's with you. He's been with you.
Oh, has he? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the cultists.
I really wish I had bat fur.
What time of day is it? Like
It's probably getting on to evening.
evening?
I really wish I had some bat fur. Bat fur would be ideal.
I don't have any bats. I think for now we need to take a short rest. At least I do. Deal with these wounds.
You find some bat fur. No,
Damn it!
there's no bat fur.
Actually, what is in the room? What does the room
Yeah.
look like? Like,
There are a lot of beds, and well, I guess there's 3, but there's enough beds for you guys. They're big enough that you can all sleep. Each bed has a pack or footlocker of some sort at the end of it, and that's about it.
no windows?
No.
Can we rifle through the footlockers and packs?
You find miscellaneous cheap clothing, a few robes similar to what Raylen has worn, but not as ornate.
Taking one.
Okay.
Smart.
And that's it.
The one that fits the best.
There's nothing of value in there.
So no bat fur, huh? Damn it.
Of course.
There's a spider web.
Well, that does not help me at all.
It would if you had a different spell.
That's true.
It would, but I don't.
Spider webs are pretty common.
Yes. Well, you would think that in a place like this, bat fur would also be pretty common.
What spell are you looking for with the bat fur?
Darkness.
You should be able to cast that with a focus.
Oh. Well, shit.
Any spell that has a material component, your focus can replace that material component unless the spell description says the component is consumed, or if the component has a specific price associated with it, like 5 gold pieces worth of bat fur. If it doesn't have either of those things,
Great.
your wand can replace the material component.
Good
That's what,
to
that's
know.
that's what focuses are for.
Great.
Yeah.
Well then,
So if you want to cast darkness, go right ahead.
I would love to
What I'm
cast
saying.
darkness.
All right, and that's one of your own spells.
That is one of my own spells, yes.
All right. You can cast darkness at your leisure. So
We're going to do that.
we are down to Raffin, Camilla, Jack, and Skell.
But I have also shrouded us in darkness so that anybody, if they come in, they won't be able to see anything.
Okay. What is the area of effect? How big is it?
15-foot sphere.
Centered on what?
Whatever I want it to center on, in this case, me.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit next to Camilla and just like rub her back.
Comforting.
Okay. She accepts it.
Okay. I'm assuming she's not very happy about losing Yuri.
None of them are. This is the most distraught you've seen them.
Yeah.
Nori, Degas.
I mean, other than Jack,
Yeah.
Yuri's one of the
Kid.
kids. Yeah. So.
Yeah, Dauber, all these people have died, but Erie is the one that they're broken up about. Skell will actually, of course, none of you can see him now, but
Wait, did you actually cast the darkness already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Skell, you hear Skell's voice, and he just starts whispering a prayer for Erie's soul. May our friend Erie find comfort in your realm, my queen. And, other things of that nature. So, do you guys want to do anything in your darkness?
Nah, I need a rest.
Resting is good.
I have a way out whenever we need it.
Okay, good to know. This is just really so that
Are you still in Degas form?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't say that out loud, but a way out. That was more out of character.
Out of character, okay. We could do, I think this is what LARPers do when they're out of character. Yeah.
well, what if you have a sword in your hand and you do this? Like,
I think you just don't. Or you point the sword up, maybe. I don't know.
Somebody tell us.
yeah.
Do you think we can get a short rest at least out of this, or are we going for a long rest?
You can start for a short rest.
Let's start for a short rest, unless anybody else had other ideas.
All right.
We were told to wait.
How long does your darkness spell last?
10 minutes.
Okay.
I do want to
Darkness, man.
say some more stuff to.
You have that opportunity now as you are heading to your room. You know the way, and he is walking with you.
So what of Gino? Is he here?
Gino is here. He wanted to be here for you in case you returned. That is also why I myself stayed and Necron stayed to help provide security.
Did you know I was coming today?
He sort of gives you like a very slightly condescending grin. Like you're a little bit like you're a child and you just ask something that is really obvious to him.
Mm.
He's a promised one. You had to come back. I didn't know if you would come back right away or if it would be 10 years from now, but you're the promised one. This is where you belong.
Do I belong here?
Of course you do. You were born here. Your destiny is here. At this point, you've reached your room. You guys can go in there if you want to put Raylen and Haster in the room.
There.
Yeah. I guess the camera is not pointing at it, but that's okay.
That's right.
Camera can remain with the other people.
Um,
It's just a square room, everyone.
when I go in, before I rest, I would like to speak with Freya. Can you send her to my room?
I can ask the betrothed if she would like to come visit you, promised one. Listen, my son. It is important to me that you understand what happened that night.
Raylen kind of like stands up straight, and like this whole time he's been lowering his eyes, like not really looking at him in the face, but now he's like looking directly into his face, and you see like the anger in his eyes as he's talking.
Haster sort of reacts to your change in posture with his own. He also stands up straighter and puts his hands kind of behind his back like that. Almost as though he is deliberately removing his arms as a physical barrier between you two. He's trying to look more open. He says, Promised One, Irini, your mother, we all loved her. But she was never one of us. Her purpose to the chained god was to deliver us you. And while we welcomed her into our home, ultimately it was her own decision to try and stand in the way of your destiny. None of us wanted to see her go. She would never have been taken the way others were. She was to live with you for as long as she was able, but she made her choice and unfortunately chose to leave you here alone. But you must remember that we are as much your family as she was.
As soon as he says that, he like grabs like a chair next to him and just throws it like across the room. It's like, you're not my family. My mother was my family, and you took her away from me. I know I'm not strong enough, at least not yet. But I swear, Zelios, he is on my side, and I will avenge my mother. And he kind of turns around. Bring me Freya. I don't want to talk to you right now.
As you wish, Promised One. And he walks out. You guys, about 5 minutes after you have entered the room, you hear the door unbar. Do you still have your darkness spell up? And you hear it unbar and open. And you hear a female voice say, "What on earth?"
Because it's darkness.
Yeah, it's just pitch black.
Who is in here?
Friends of Zelios. Friends of Raylen.
Friends of Raylen? Where is he? Have you seen him?
Up until about 5 minutes ago.
Necron? Haster? And at this point you hear Haster's voice. Yes?
Can we see out of the darkness? Can we see her at the door?
No.
Magical darkness, even with dark vision, you can't see through it. If you choose to drop the spell...
That's why I put it up, so they can't see us. And
They know where we're...
If you choose to drop the spell, you can see, but otherwise
Sure,
no.
that's fine.
So you hear Haster's voice approaching now. It says, yes, betrothed. The Promised One has returned. His friends are here. And he looks... Well, you can't see, but you can tell that he's gotten to the door by the sound of his voice. And he goes, What is this? Are you people doing magic in there? I will have to tell Necron. And you hear the door close again and the bar come down.
Mischief.
That's it.
mischief and mayhem. Confusion.
Throck,
Yep.
you have pounded on the door 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
You hear footsteps on the other side. And you hear a voice. It's the voice of the man from before, the bald man.
That guy, huh?
Yeah, he says, "Child, are you awake already?" It has barely been 2 hours. You must be a mighty specimen of your kind.
I carry the bags.
Yes, it took quite some doing to get them all off of you. If I open this door, will you behave?
Are you asking me if I will kill you?
I am asking you not to kill me. I think it far better if we simply speak.
Tell me what you did to the girl first.
I raised her as what we call an undead. After one of your younger brothers killed her, you seemed upset. So I restored her to animation. I thought perhaps it would comfort you. Your friends didn't seem to like it, so I released her again.
You did not kill her.
No, your younger brother killed her. He was confused. He thought he was supposed to. I do apologize.
Inside check.
Go ahead.
Not bad.
What'd you get?
13.
He seems to be telling the truth as far as you can tell.
Okay.
And furthermore, you do connect that he keeps calling these creatures your younger brothers.
Yeah. My younger... Yeah. You know what? I may not kill you yet.
What is your name, child?
I am Throck.
Throck, carrier of bags. I will open this door. Be aware that I have 4 of your younger brothers with me. In case you get a little rambunctious. You hear the bolt slide, and the door opens. As it swings open, some of the steam from where you threw the vial wafts into the guy's face, and he's like, "What are you playing with my..." Whatever. I suppose I should have known, but frankly, Throck, I thought you would be unconscious for longer, and I didn't think to have them chain you up.
And some people think I am stupid.
Interesting.
He's kind of like looking at you. You seem bigger. He's like looking at your arm. He looks like he's going to touch it, but then he stops. Like he wants to touch it, but he knows he shouldn't. And he's like, your muscles look different
Normal.
than your brethren.
Normal.
No, you're...
Not normal. My brethren.
You must be the strongest of your...
Strongest Urman, yes. I carry the bags. Yes. Yes.
Thrug, I don't know if you know who I am. It's not really important, but I have known many Urmen. Every one of them that I have ever met has said that he is the strongest. I think you actually might be.
Yeah.
What?
I like where this is going.
What has happened to you? Have you encountered some sort of magical aid?
Oh, this is really a confusing day for Throck. Listen, what little brother killed the girl?
Oh, he's in a timeout right now.
Yeah.
Don't worry about him, Throck. You won't see him again.
Meaning someone else got to kill him first?
Oh, he's not dead.
Then I will see him later.
He pulls out a little thing and looks at it and says, "No, he's almost certainly not dead."
Fair enough. He wouldn't say fair enough. But
he'd say,
yeah. No one looked like my little brother. I don't even know that I have a little brother.
Did you come from a tribe out on the steppes?
Oh, yes.
You have a lot of brothers. But that's not what I meant. You see, I tend to think of my Baralguras as the younger brothers to the Ermin. These are my Baralguras. You can see that they are almost like you, but not like you.
No.
Throck, do your people have any stories about where the Ermin came from?
Did you see Granda earlier? Because Granda may know the stories, but
oh yes, I forgot. The
Throck
females tend to pass on the stories, while the males do the hunting.
Yes.
Yes, I forgot. But surely when you were a young you heard some stories.
Yes, when I was younger, I heard stories.
You don't remember them. You are very strong.
I am strongest Erman.
when you say that, one of the Baralguras goes,
Deal with it.
Awesome.
they're all just towering over you.
Still took 5 of them.
You see how many it took
You
of
are
your borrowed gurus.
now. I told you borrowed gurus. I told you have 1 hit point. You also
Yeah.
look like someone who has 1 hit point while you're saying this.
Yes, not to Throck.
All right.
Throck is alive.
So noted. They to them you look like someone with 1
Sure,
hit
sure,
point.
sure. That's fine.
But yeah, he says, Throck, will you sit for a moment?
I dare.
He
And he sits
gesture-
down
he
on the
gestures-
ground. Just sits down on the ground right there.
He was gesturing at the table with the things, but he's all right. And then he goes and sits on one of the desks on the edge of it.
Okay.
The Baralguras just sort of block the door while
Mhm.
one stays next to him.
Okay, that's fine.
He says, Throck, I'm going to tell you something that you may not like hearing, but I promise you it is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Necron, and I am the most recent in a long line men and women who worship the chained god here in this temple. We do many things here, many things to please the chained god. Sometimes we experiment with magic. Sometimes we experiment on creatures. Many, many lifetimes ago, one of my predecessors experimented on a human.
Wait.
One of those before me.
Oh.
Experimented on a human. And created the first ermine.
Jesus.
So you used... Oh, this is a stretch. You... No, not you, but your before you.
One like me.
Okay.
One like me long ago.
One like you long ago made a human not run.
He could run faster afterwards, but, oh, I see what you mean. Yes, afterwards, he only ran towards the fight.
Ooh.
We were looking for someone that could be a fighter for us. But the ermine proved uncontrollable. We had to let them go. The presence of the ermine is largely responsible for the state in which you find the untamed steppes today. All creatures of chaos and madness, some originating from this temple and others congregating here, because the ermine keep the untamed steppes untamable. But for many generations, for a long time,
Yeah.
me and others like me have been trying to perfect the ermine experiment. And I, Necron, have done so.
Oh, man.
My Baralguras are created from ermine, fused with the last power of demonic magic left here in this temple of chaos. And by manipulating those magics,
But what?
by controlling those magics, I have created the Baralguras, ermine, but stronger, and under my control. Your younger brothers.
Okay. This is a tower.
It is a temple.
Okay.
Oh, time out. I was rewatching the last episode,
Yep.
and I noticed that you thought the Etten had said tower.
Yep.
He said temple.
Oh.
Yeah.
Temple.
Yeah.
Temple. Looks like a tower. Makes sense that Thrak would think it's a tower.
Thrak can
All
get
right,
confused.
anyways. Yeah,
That is
sure.
totally a thing that can happen.
Totally. So you, Erman, Temple Tower. Where did Granda go?
Granda is a member of your clan. I believe she wasn't here, Thrak. I believe that one of your younger brothers tricked you. No, a Baralgura, the one that is being punished.
Okay.
He He used his magic to trick you. Granda was not here.
But the two-head said that our man in temple.
The two heads. The Etten?
Sure.
You met the Etten?
Met, killed.
Throck. I really wanted him back.
You can. We didn't do anything to him. He's out there on the ground.
I'm sure one of the thunder lizards has eaten him.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the flying ones tried, but that didn't work either.
Did you come from the east? Did you come from the rising sun? No, Throck knows this. Throck knows how to walk.
Right.
I can't remember.
Right, but but the problem is trying to figure out whether from would be the from or the to or the from. Yeah. Yes.
Well, there's a great hunter over that way. The great hunter, I'm sure, has already eaten yet.
You mean dead?
He looks at the Baralguras, and they all look around at each other. Throck.
Mm-hmm.
Did the Etten kill the great hunter?
No.
The great hunter is dead?
Yep.
He starts inching towards the door. Throck, who killed the great hunter?
You have two borrowed gurus.
This is for Throck.
The rock outnumbers two borrowed gurus.
He's now in the doorway. Who killed the great hunter, Throck?
I think you know.
Shit! He's out the door, and they all go out with him, and you hear it slam, and the bar comes down.
I'd do that too. No, I wouldn't. Settles in for a little bit of a rest.
They always run.
And by settles in, like sits down in front of the door and stares at it.
You guys,
Yo.
what's going on? It's been another 5 minutes. Your darkness spell is worn off.
Uh-huh.
You see that Camilla has fallen asleep. Skell is on his knees praying silently. Jack stands in the corner watching everything without blinking.
Weirdo.
Yeah. And Raffin kind of paces in a small circle, muttering to himself.
Well,
What are you two doing?
I need a rest, but I also want to go look around.
do you want a quick heal?
Yeah, top me off, sure.
Do you want a big heal or...
I'm about half HP right now.
Okay, we will do a big heal then. Because I like you.
Oh.
Although now I have no spell slots. But that's okay. +1
Oh,
to that.
okay. Great.
Whatever 8 and 5 is +1.
14,
Math.
so 29.
I was gonna say.
The math at this table is extraordinary.
Yeah.
Look, I am not a math magician. I'm a druid.
Math magician?
Yes. That is what my mother calls my father.
So,
Because
alright.
he is actually a mathematician.
At this point, I'm going to have my shadow go to the other side of the door because he's outside still. And I'm going to teleport out to my shadow. And then release the hatch.
Haha!
Darrow is gone, and then he opens the door from the other side.
I just released the hatch, but leave the door closed.
Okay.
Because now I dropped the Degas disguise,
Oh.
and I'm gonna do a stealth check and start heading the only direction I know to go, which is towards
Where
his room.
Raylen was.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been so long since Darrow has come back.
I know, right? Like, I haven't had much to do. 21 stealth, and then
You successfully hide from nobody.
you never know. I don't know.
That's true. That's true.
They might have
There might be people here.
surveillance
Okay,
cameras.
so let's get. I see that you have put Haster in the hallway there. Let's get Darrow. I will do this. He's gone.
Mhm.
He's down talking to Throck.
Trying to
You
survive.
heard me
Throck.
open the door, by the way, in
Okay.
case you guys want to get out.
Excellent, thank you.
So this is a closed door, where that space is.
Excuse the noise of the chair moving.
The hallway is empty.
And-
So you can get to the corner. What you see here is a big double door,
Mm-hmm.
and then that hallway in another corner.
All right, I don't know my way around over here.
Whoa.
Do I hear or see any movement, anything?
Oh my god.
That's fine.
You do not see anything, but you do hear whispered voices. Not whispered, but muffled, as if coming from behind a door. But not this door right in front of you.
That way?
Yeah.
Sounds like it's going to. Okay. Seeing that there's no one around, I'm going to just slip on those robes real quick
Okay.
that I stole, just in case. And
You still have Degas' face.
No, I'm not in Degas anymore. No, I'm,
He's Darrow.
Darrow now.
You're human-colored Darrow,
I'm
though?
human colored Darrow,
Okay.
Mhm.
so hopefully unrecognizable.
All right. So are you going to continue that direction?
Yeah, I'm gonna go towards the voice.
Okay.
Well,
So if you follow the voices,
can I
you will-
peek through the double door real quick?
sure. You open it up and you see this area, which is outdoor. There is no roof above. This is an open courtyard. There's not really anything in it. You see that the sides of it are kind of green with mildew, but the middle goes to another double door over here, and in the middle it's like clearly where people walk a lot because it's cleaner, and when this stone is kind of worn away, and then this way opens up into another area.
Okay. Then I'm gonna just.
It is nighttime by now.
It's nighttime, right? I'm just gonna close that door because I don't hear anything. Right? There's nothing really out there,
There's nothing there.
and I'm gonna continue on towards the voices.
All right. Well, following the voices will bring you to Raylen's door. But on the way, you pass this hallway that goes off to your right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a door here and a door here. But the door that the voices are coming from is this one.
He's just gonna go to the voices.
Okay. So, this is what you hear. Raylen, 5 minutes after you send Haster to get Freya, Haster returns, opening the door and letting Freya in. He then bows to both of you, closes the door, and bars it
From the inside.
from the outside. He stays outside.
So he would see me coming.
You're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
We're doing a little time shift
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm with you now.
when you approach, you hear the two of them already talking. But Haster is gone by the time you get there. So Freya enters the room and says, Raylen, it's true, you're back. And she runs up and hugs you.
So I give her like a pat on the back. It's like kind of hesitate at first and then give her the pat. It's like I wish I could have taken you that night. I kind of whisper that to her.
She kind of pulls away and frowns at you when you say that. Raylen, you shouldn't have gone. I know you were upset. I'm just glad you're back now.
Freya, they've all been lying to us, Freya. They've been lying to us. They've been manipulating our minds ever since we were young.
Who?
Everyone here. The High Priestess, Juno, the bald man. This is all that part of their plan.
Necron?
Yes. This is all part of their plan. They killed Mom.
Your mother tried to run away with you. You're the promised one.
But would she run away if there was no fear?
Your mother was never a believer. You know that. I'm sorry. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to be the promised one when your only family doesn't believe in you, but that was her failing, not yours.
Freya, I'm saying this to you. My closest friend that I've ever had. I promise you, I did not leave just because I was scared or anything like that. I left because I know they've been lying to us. And Zelios, somewhere he knows that too.
She smiles, sort of sadly. Says, Raylen, are you trying to talk Zelios out of being Zelios?
Mother told me we all have a choice in life. That even though our destinies lead us somewhere, we still have a choice in the end.
Raylen, we do all have choices. But not every choice is the right choice. Your mother chose to try and take you away from your destiny. She made the wrong choice. Listen, I know you loved her. I loved her too. But plain and simply, she was not one of us. You are the promised one. I am the betrothed. Between us, we will bring the chained God forth. We will fulfill our destiny.
Freya,
You're now listening.
I don't believe in this destiny. Why don't you come with me, Freya? We can leave this place together.
I wanted to leave when you were gone. I wanted to go look for you, but you're back now. Why would I be anywhere else?
Well, just come with me. I'll escape again. This time you'll come with me.
It's a miracle you survived the first time. You know how dangerous it is out there?
I know, but I met friends. And they came with me.
Were your friends in the common quarters next to mine?
Yes. Yes, that was them.
They were doing weird magic. It was totally black in there.
Well, they are pretty weird. But
I think Hastur went to tell Necron about them.
oh no. We have to stop that from happening. They're gonna kill them.
No, Raylen, you don't understand. You remember how you and I used to see Necron from across the room and whisper about who he was and make up stories and joke? Since you've left, Necron has become a more permanent presence here in the temple. He's actually quite nice, and he's a very skilled magician. Anything that's magical goes to him. That's why he's been around. That's what he and Hastur were always talking about. They told me about it recently. Necron is the one who takes anything magic that we find. He'll definitely be interested in your friends.
He's only gonna use them, and probably take what he needs from them and then kill them.
Well, that's his right. He's a worshipper of the chained god. We all do as we wish.
Freya, outside these walls, it's true. is a cruel place. But out there, there's so much good that you can find than in these walls. And I really don't want you to stay here. Why don't you just let me show you?
She is standing next to the bed that was your mother's. And at this point, the look on her face becomes just really, really angry. Like an expression that you haven't ever seen on her face before. And she slams her hand down on the bedpost. And she says, "No!" And it comes out like two voices. And she says, "Raylen," just in her regular voice again, "you must stay here. If you leave, Zelios leaves. We can't have that."
Who is talking right now?
It's just me.
No. I know you, Freya.
Her expression kind of changes to something like a little bit harder and more dispassionate. And she says, "You know nothing, Raylen," and walks towards the door. She tries to open it, finds it barred, and knocks and yells, "Haster!"
I open it.
Oh.
Still in Darrow form?
Well, Darrow, but in the robes.
Sure. So you open it. She sees you standing there.
I just, like, hold the door open and bow.
Thank you. And then she leaves. She goes that way back towards her room.
As she's leaving, Raylen just kind of mutters to himself. It's like, I have to find a way. I have to find a way. Do I recognize?
I mean, I'm just regular.
He's wearing
Darrow,
his regular face.
Regular
so,
face,
yeah.
and just like, promised one.
Oh, I pull him in real quick. I pull him in real quick. Close the door. Is everyone else okay?
Yeah, they're resting right now.
Oh,
They tried to lock us in the room. Seems to be a thing they like to do here.
the bald men.
Raylen, most of the rooms you've ever been in have been locked from the outside.
Yeah. We gotta try to find a way out of here. But I'm not sure how. The last time I got out, I was blacked out then. So I'm not sure.
So Zelios got out.
Yeah, Zelios got me out.
Is there any way you can ask him how he did it?
I can try, but I've asked him multiple times before, but he's never really. His memory's still fuzzy.
Well, first we gotta find Throck.
Yeah, is Throck okay? Have you seen him?
I haven't seen him yet, no.
At this point, you hear from somewhere you can't place, but just coming through the walls, you hear boom, boom, boom.
That might be him.
Okay, well.
Question. On the other side of this hallway, do we also hear that?
Yes.
Is it louder or quieter?
Well,
How
Then
would
what they
anybody
would-
know that?
Well, no, than what they would hear. Just out of character. Does it sound like it's very far away? Or not so far away?
It sounds like it's very far away.
Okay.
It's like how you took a couple hard shots back there. Are you all right?
I'm better. Yvonne helped me out. Yvonne.
No, yeah. Oven.
Oven.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to say your name.
Darrow's mentally ill. That's
Yeah.
Calling!
The shots were pretty hard, apparently.
Took a couple blows to the head, did we?
He's different people sometimes. His friends are different people.
We have to try to find a way out of here.
Yeah.
But let's. Yeah, I agree. We should go find Throck, but do we still have potions on us?
You three have the possessions that you had with you. Throck was stripped.
And do we have potions still?
I do. If I had,
What potions did you have?
I thought we had potions at
I
one point.
may.
From the city, way back then.
Oh, that healing potion?
You guys had like that jar of ointment, but I think you used that
I think
all
we're
up.
all
no,
good.
I had 2 potions. I had the potion of fire breath and the potion of radiant resistance.
Okay. Well, okay.
The one, where'd you get those? From the tower?
From yeah. So she was
But
the
did
one
you-
that identified them.
But you hung on to them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So we did not lose potions.
But
Well, we lost
no
some of
healing
it.
Ones
potions.
that Throck had on
Yeah.
The one.
Um,
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, you were unconscious when Throck acquired those potions.
Yeah, but with the books.
You just took them.
well,
may-
with the books
Yeah.
and identifying them.
There is, if I remember right, and things haven't changed much, there is a storage room. And in there, maybe we can find supplies for Throck and potions of whatnot. But I can't leave this room, because as soon as they find out I'm gone, they will search everywhere. So how about you find that? I'll tell you where it is. Last time I remember. How about you go there, see what you can find, and come back.
Okay. Should I grab help or go alone?
Probably alone is best.
Stealthy. Okay.
All right, so I start drawing a map of the place. To the
This is the storage room.
To the best of my knowledge.
This is the dining area. This is the common area where people hang out. To get to the storage room, you go through the hallway you came from, through the common area, through the kitchen, or dining area, and the storage room is attached to the dining room.
So I make the map and say, okay, here. So find what you can find and come back, and don't try not to confront anyone. You've seen what they can do.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Good luck.
I'm gonna rest, and hopefully I can get Zelios back quick enough.
See if you can get him to tell us how to get out.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you can walk out the front door, technically.
They won't let us. There's fewer guards, but I'm sure he has something else that we can't even
I
see.
mean, the guards seem to be plenty.
At this point, there's a knock on the door.
Oh,
And
okay.
as the knock happens, the door swings inward from the force of the knock. And Gino is standing in the door, your old teacher, the headmaster.
It's like, and I say, "Oh, be gone, servant. I'm gonna need some food soon. Please get it."
Yes, promised one.
I'm very hungry. Very hungry.
I walk past with my head bowed.
He stops you with a hand on the door frame. Promised one, I heard you were back. You know that I don't stand for silly tricks. I've been in this temple alone with Hastur and Necron for almost 9 months. Did you think you could pass off one of your friends as an initiate?
Roll initiative. Stab him.
My hand's on my dagger.
He takes his hand off the door frame.
Yeah.
Go on. Do as the promised one bid you. And then
I just give him a look and then I look at Raylen. And then I carry on.
Promised one, you know that we keep these doors barred for your protection. When I saw that your door was unbarred after hearing that you'd returned to us, I came to check on you.
Gino.
What was that?
Stealth check for when it's my turn again.
Okay. I was just wondering if you're rolling to see if you can do something and then deciding not to say it because you got to
Stabbed him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gino. Zelios has been slowly coming towards my side, and I can feel that I will be able to change him.
Raylen, your side, Zelios' side, our side. There is only one side. It is the chaos of the chained god and the destiny that you have to unchain him. We have talked about this every day of class for your entire life.
And I believed you, Gino. Every single one of those days. Until that night when you took my mother.
I was not there. Do you even know what happened that night?
Raylen puts his hand on his head and she was killed.
Yes.
Right in front of me.
Yes.
And then it all went dark. But it must have been you or the bald man or even the high priestess.
The bald man, as you and the betrothed referred to him for so long, is named Necron. We allowed you to whisper about him behind your back because we thought it was endearing. But he is now a more permanent fixture here in the temple.
I can see.
Well, your absence left us with little choice. The majority of our residents had to go out searching for you. We needed Necron here to help provide security. Normally, he's down in his labs doing his experiments and only comes up when he needs something from us.
Gino, I know you're far too gone for my words to ever hit you, but I must leave this place. This thing that the high priestess has spun in your mind for all these years. He's just manipulating all of us. He's trying to bring on some sort of great destruction that will only kill us all.
Boy, listen to what I say. This world is a stinking, festering ruin. Long ago, this place was different. There was hope for people like us. That time ended when our God was chained. Only by unchaining him so that he may work his will on the world can anyone hope to see any good. You know this. I have told you this every day. I will not tolerate any more of your blasphemy and lies.
No. I've been out there myself. I've seen the world myself.
And what have you seen? You were in Zahir, were you not? Word has reached us from that place. It is in ruins.
Oops.
You were in the battlefield. Thousands and thousands of men slaying each other over lines on a map. You saw that. You saw these wild men laying waste to countrysides. You saw evil wizards torturing creatures and killing and murdering people. You have seen death, and you come back here and tell me there is good in the world? Did you think that we were not tracking your movements? Did you think that we were not looking for you? We have followed your path like a trail of a tornado. Everywhere you have been, you have seen death. Only here, within these walls, have you been safe and protected, and you accuse us of evil.
You do speak the truth.
I know.
But even though the darkness is very, very dark out there, I still see hope. And it doesn't, and the chain god will only bring more darkness. And I know that's what my mother was trying to tell me.
Your mother believed in a religion so dead that nobody even remembers its name. And when we discovered this of her, we tried very hard to change her mind. Her blasphemy persisted, and she tried to run, and that was when she had to be stopped. Not because she wanted to leave, but because she tried to take you with her. She would have taken you out into that madness and chaos that you have now seen with your own eyes. We killed her to protect you.
No. I don't believe it. I don't believe that she would do that.
Believe what you will. Now that Necron is working more closely with us, you will not be leaving these walls again. He closes the door and you hear it bar. Darrow,
Yo,
are you going to make for that storeroom?
making for it.
All right. On your way, you will pass the room where you left Oven and the others. Are you going to check in with them, or are you going to go right past?
I'm gonna go right past for now.
Actually, not necessarily.
Okay.
You could go past their room, or you could go through the courtyard. Either way, it lands you in this hallway.
Yeah. All right, fine. I'll pick her up on the way.
Okay.
Although actually, God, it'll totally ruin my stealth approach.
No, just, you know.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I'm gonna get her.
Yeah.
And can you be a cat?
I can be a cat, but what about everybody?
Everyone else should stay for now. I'm just gonna go at free. I have to free Rock first,
Okay.
and then we can worry about the big picture.
I mean, I could be a snake, too.
You could be a
Which would
snake too.
probably do more damage, if necessary. Just have Jack keep watch.
When you say Jack's name, he looks at you, and then he kind of like lifts up off the ground, turns around, and faces the wall.
Oh.
Nope, guess not. Right. Well,
Well, what if you are a snake and you keep watch from outside the room, in case they try to lock you in again?
is there a gap in the door, between the door and the floor?
A little bit.
Okay.
Could a snake fit through it?
It's a very small snake.
That
A
would
spider?
not be a very small snake.
A spider could get through it.
No spider could get through it.
We're good.
Or a mouse.
All right. Well, I'll be back either way.
Okay. I will keep watch on the outside as a snake.
Just-
Snake.
As a snake.
snake.
Just in case I had a 17 stealth.
Okay.
Me too, actually.
Funny. Yeah. Then I'll keep heading
I'm
towards
going
the
to-
common room or the commissary.
I will move this one just for visibility. That's Freya's room. And then, yeah, this here is a big, empty common room because all the people are gone. And from here, you have this door, and there's a door here that is closed. I don't have the door on the map. I'm not sure where I put it. Here it is. There's the door. So from the map that Raylen drew, you're pretty sure this door goes to the dining area.
Great. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Ooh, wait.
Dang,
Really
got
cool.
so many props.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Super
there's
cool.
a lot of tables around,
My stealth is a lot more than that. That is
and
amazing
you can see You can see the shape of the room here. This area here is where the kitchen area is, where things are prepared. There's a couple kegs on a table there. There's a cook fire. And then the rest of it is like a dining area. Again, with nobody in it.
Great. Easy.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to the door that is the storage room and like put an ear on it just to make sure that there's no one in there with him.
You hear some scuffling.
Great. Then I'm going to
Visibility.
bring my shadow out.
Okay.
I'm gonna create a shadow clone again. And oh my gosh.
Oh gosh, that's stretchy.
Okay, so your real self is like here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I'm at the door actually.
You're at the
I was
door.
listening.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just gonna have the shadow hide in the dining room just in case.
In the darkness.
Yeah, in the darkness, under a table or whatever, wherever he fits.
Okay.
There's no disguises I can pull off without really changing attire here. So I'm going to just open the door.
Daro, shadow.
Assuming
okay.
I can, like, unlatch the door.
It is not locked.
Great.
You find a lot of barrels and containers. From the smell, you're guessing they contain foodstuffs.
Ooh, who's does?
And the scuffling you heard sounds like rodents, because they scurry away through various unseen openings as soon as you open the door.
Okay. I double check the map and flip it upside down, and so then I'm gonna. Seems like the right room. I'm gonna go in and look around.
Okay.
Like start pressing on stones or look for anything unusual, any scrapes or any.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done perception. Where's my perception? 14.
14. You find a small crack at the base of one of the walls that looks like it's where the rodents left through. And that is all you find. The barrels are full of apples, dried meats, hard bread.
And if I push into the
Old
barrels
cheese.
or slide them out of the way, there's something on the ground, no holes.
Some of them are a little too heavy, but you don't find anything underneath them. It looks like a really solid stone floor. Thing is built on a slab.
All right. On a slab. Okay. I'm gonna pound on a wall. Just like I heard before.
Which wall?
The wall facing that way.
Towards me?
Yeah.
Roll a strength check. Athletics.
Athletics check.
Do you break your hand on the wall?
Pretty good athletics check. 17.
Throck.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a perception check.
Oh no.
Just might as well roll disadvantage there. 1.
Damn.
No response.
Sorry, buddy. I'm
shot.
super focused on that door. Right there. I'm coming for you.
I will say, you have hit a brick wall.
Okay, so it's not
Your-
very loud.
It's not loud even to you. Your hand is hitting stone.
Okay. And they're all stone.
Yeah.
Passive is 9, though, if that helps.
And the hay bale is
That's just
a prop.
representative of additional stored goods.
Oh, okay, great. All right, well then. Shit, I don't have anything else.
Yeah, there's nothing stored in here except on one side of the, mostly it's foodstuffs. On one side of the room there is like the occasional sort of like groundskeeping tools, like a shovel and a pick and clippers and things like that. Like gardening clippers.
I'm gonna go back for her.
Okay, you find a snake.
I need you. Come
Okay. A giant poisonous snake, since I can't do the black mamba, but it is a black mamba.
How big?
I thought you were being like a stealthy snake.
I am a stealthy snake.
A stealthy giant one?
Well, I rolled a 19 stealth, so yes.
To be a snake in a hallway?
Yes.
Okay.
A big snake.
At night. Okay, so
Dice.
Are you? Are you?
A, it's night. B, it's a black mamba, even though it doesn't have the extra
Black and
I
homebrew
know.
black mamba
loves it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Can you,
C
can you
is
fit
snack.
through a crack that rodents can fit through?
Ooh, dinner.
So I take her to the room.
She just said she's a giant snake. She won't
Yeah,
fit through the rat crack.
Okay, well, I'm out of ideas. I'm gonna. I guess I need to go back and.
It's a medium beast, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Medium beast
So we're
will
human.
not fit through.
It's like a human size.
A rat
Yeah.
is like a tiny creature.
Yeah.
It goes tiny, small, medium.
Oh, there's the tiny beast. It's just a regular poisonous snake, but we like the giant poisonous snake
Yeah.
because that's the closest to
Medium is person sized.
Yeah.
It's a boa constrictor.
We're in a temple. Snakes in a temple, normal,
Well,
right?
I mean, there's snakes all over the temple walls.
I'm gonna head
That
back
checks
to
out.
the room, but I'm gonna go through the outdoor.
Okay.
I
hallway.
mean, you know, I do have another wild shape.
You're heading back to Raylen's room?
Oh, I guess she has another wild shape.
He doesn't know that.
He can't know that
Yeah,
because
I
you
know.
can't speak.
She
In
can
snake
speak
form.
In snake form. Okay, great.
Yeah.
I could speak parcel tongue.
Are you heading back to Raylen's room? Is that where you're
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So as you pass through the courtyard, you look in this area that you pass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how well you can see it in real life from where you are.
I can see it pretty decently.
So that's what you see. It's this floor. It's this giant stone floor where it looks like a whole
Batford.
lot of
Yeah.
creatures, giant snakes, giant spiders, and in the center, of course, this skeletal bat creature are trapped in the stone. Whether they are real creatures that are somehow embedded in the stone or statues that have been shaped out of the stone, you have no way of knowing. You do see that these torches, one in each corner and a couple by the altar there, are lit, even though nobody's in there.
All right. I'm gonna carry on to
Okay.
Raylen.
All right. You get to the hallway outside Raylen's room without incident. Let me get you over there. Is Shadow Darrow accompanying you?
Yeah. He
All right.
always stays. I always keep him like around the next corner or previous corner or something.
You get to there, and there is a Baralgura standing guard in the hallway. He's not right in front of Raylen's door, but he's just kind of at that cross section of the hallways there.
Baraguras.
And he watches you approach, but takes no action.
Okay. So then I just kind of slowly pass by him, eyeballing him as I
Oh, the dance of the cameras.
walk
Mm-hmm.
back to the room.
Okay. Well,
I let my shadow come up behind him as well, just in case.
if you approach Raylen's door, the Baralgura will follow closely behind you.
And my shadow follows. Yeah, follows behind the Barogura.
He stops for a second, looks back at the shadow, and takes a swipe
How does he know it was there?
because he's not an idiot.
These are
Ish.
these are enhanced.
He gets a 20 against your shadow's AC.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's 14. So
And so your shadow is gone.
Oh.
It's now reattached to your feet like it should be. Yeah. So, yeah, the way that looks actually is this giant orangutan looking thing just turns around and whiffs his hand through the shadow, which breaks apart and then shoots back onto the ground to be a normal shadow again.
I raise an eyebrow, like I'm shocked anyone even expect that, or I'm not used to people knowing that that's even a thing.
He grunts and looks back at you.
And I'm just like looking at him as I put my hand on the door, or on the latch.
His behavior is like he just swatted a fly. Like he doesn't. He's not like angry at you.
Okay, great. And then I open the latch. And
He
then
steps one step closer.
Then I open the door. You decent in there?
Yeah.
And I walk in.
The Barlgura moves into the doorway and looks at both of you. Then grabs the door, pulls it closed, and you hear the bar shut.
Okay. So I went to that room you wanted me to go to, and I didn't find anything.
They must have moved stuff around since I've been here.
No secret doors or anything that you knew about? Alright.
I mean, I've been in the headmaster's room a couple times when I was younger. There might be something in there. Also, Gino's room, too.
Wow.
Did you get to check those places?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, you're stuck in here with me right now.
Yeah, because I don't think I can send my shadow through cracks or anything. Maybe I can, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
There's a printout for you.
Oh, is there?
Right here.
Sick.
But,
Rock.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how long. You're not good at that. But
Yeah.
it seems like a while has passed.
Long
with you
rest
sitting
long
there
enough?
staring
Like
at the
roll
door.
dice, or short
Short rest, yes.
long enough?
Short rest, yes.
Okay.
So,
Do that.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, at your leisure.
It's fine,
But
it's
is,
fine.
what is Throck going to do at this point? He's gotten bored.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if anything that Throck would do would be go over and smell some more vials.
That's true.
But for after just a few minutes, Throck will get up and he'll like kind of climb the wall a little bit.
Okay. Around the time your short rest completes, that potion wears off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You
Okay.
take 1 point bludgeoning damage when you fall off the ceiling. You're unconscious.
And I'm unconscious.
It's actually,
No.
I was gonna say.
You were not on the ceiling
Yeah.
when it wore off.
I'm trying to complete a short rest on the ceiling. No, that would not be intuitive to Throck. All right, yeah. So, yeah, probably want to smell some vials.
Okay.
See if there's anything.
You can, in the time that you have, smell all the vials. You smell
Okay.
a wide array of smells. Some
Okay.
good, some bad, some like nature, some like chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what any of them are.
Right. Yeah. I wouldn't expect to.
And without your bags, you can't really carry very many of them.
Yeah. So I'll definitely hang on to the first ones that I encountered.
Okay. I have a list
hold
of the ones you picked up.
But did any of them smell like bacon?
Bacon.
Yeah.
Yep. He's gonna drink that one.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Wait, the bacon one?
The bacon.
Oh yeah. Look, if one smells like bacon, I mean, it's the Rock. He's gonna drink it.
Yeah.
So.
True to the character.
Yep.
Doesn't really say, except
Um,
solid and opaque, so I guess that means no, it cannot go through cracks.
You drink the potion,
Mm-hmm.
and you grow.
Oh.
Oh, nice. and this is after the rest.
Yeah.
So,
Roll 1d4.
huh?
Roll 1d4.
Roll 1d4. Okay. One.
Okay. Yeah, for 1 hour, you are doubled in size.
Whoa.
Your weight is multiplied by 8.
Whoa.
You are now a large
Dang.
creature.
Okay.
And you, let's see, you now have advantage on all strength checks and strength saving throws.
Nice.
Your clothes and anything you have, any weapons will also, you don't have any weapons, but if you
Right.
did, they would grow to match your size. And
Really? Wow.
you can only do unarmed strikes right now, but when you do, they will deal an extra 1d4 damage.
Okay.
What are you going to do, Super Throck? We're past our time, guys. I'm aware of it.
I'm going
extending
to
on purpose since
rip
Matt's here.
the manacles off of the table.
Raylen, Darrow, you hear the sound of loud wood splintering from through the walls somewhere. Avin,
Yes.
you don't.
I wanna. Can I use a spell?
Yeah.
Detect thoughts.
Okay, what's the range? 30 feet?
It does not say on here.
Yeah, okay. It does somewhere. Where's that book? In Joshua's Let.
Oh yeah.
I will find it real quick because I actually have a book and so I know the layout. Detect thoughts.
Second level spell.
Yes, I have it in my other game, but I don't remember the range. 30
Oh.
feet, yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
That's okay. Yeah. So you can. I assume you're using it to try and sense
Yeah, where
brain. Obviously,
Yeah.
you sense Darrow's. You sense the Barogura outside, and that's it.
Okay, but I still hear the crackling.
Yeah.
So I
I
can
mean,
at
no,
least,
I mean, it was momentary. You just heard two quick
okay.
things, but yeah.
But now I can be like, okay, so it's got to be farther than this.
Yeah. So Throck, you have ripped the chains out. What?
Yeah, yeah, and is it two separate? Like, well, are there two separate ones, or is there
Yeah,
one
there
really
there
long
are two
one?
separate
or?
ones that were bolted to the table.
Fantastic. I'm just okay. And then Thruck actually will go to the door and go, "Where are my friends?"
You all hear it.
Okay.
Darrow, Raylen, give me a perception check.
Wow, we both rolled the same.
15. No, you're just
Oh, mine's
better.
better.
What's the better one?
I have. You said perception 18.
Okay. It came into your room through this wall.
Through that wall.
Yeah.
So,
It came from that side of your room.
oh, this way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's,
Darrow, you can now tell that.
like, I go up to the wall and I say, fuck, is that you?
He can't hear you.
I start to bang on the wall.
You're just banging on stone. It just doesn't
Yeah.
make much noise.
Ugh. It's like, Thwok is behind this wall.
Behind this wall? Well, we can't really break down walls unless you can. We also have to get out our door somehow. I can't do this one.
But Oven's here, right?
Yeah.
Oven is a snake on the other side of the door.
Yep, she's currently a snake in the hallway somewhere.
She can't change back?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, she can.
Oh, wait. You're a snake.
I'm a snake.
You do not hear the sound.
Why wouldn't I?
Snakes don't have
Oh,
ears.
that's
You
true.
feel it through the
Feel
floor.
Ho ho ho!
And you roll me a perception check.
This she is good at.
Give me advantage and use the snake's perception score, which is wisdom.
But
Lol.
you keep your mentals.
No, Joshua's right.
13.
Joshua's right. Use your own perception score.
Oh.
Yeah.
In that case, 13.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
it's
wait.
enough for you to go the correct direction,
Okay.
which is
I mean, the wisdom
Yeah.
is 15.
All right. Well, and
what's your perception skill? Your proficiency in it?
+1.
Yep.
So it's 15. Okay. But either way,
Whatever.
it's enough for you to get to this area. The Barogura is still in the hallway there. You can try and stealth past him, or you can just roll up being a snake.
I picture a snake rolling rather than.
Yeah, right. Just that mythical snake that eats its own tail.
Yeah,
Just like
a wheel.
rolling.
Sorry, go ahead.
I guess I could just. Well, I guess I might as well just roll the stealth and
Might as
see.
well, yeah.
Right.
Sure.
What's that? A dex?
Mm-hmm.
So do I just do the dex then?
Mm-hmm.
14.
Okay, as you round the corner with your black, giant, slithery self, you see this giant 8-foot-tall, red-eyed, drooly orangutan-looking thing. And it turns and looks you right in the eye. And then its eyebrows kind of come down like this. And you hear in your head, and so do both of you, and so do you, you hear this blasting thought. Necron! Snake!
damn.
All right.
Snake.
And then he doesn't do anything else, he just watches you.
What are you gonna do?
It is 11:49.
Yeah, we should actually go.
We should end. You have
Okay.
1 week to think about what you will do to the Barogura as your snake self.
As your snake self.
I wanted to
Noted.
run a little longer because all four of us were here and it's been a
Yeah.
while. I hope
Yeah.
you guys don't
I really
mind.
appreciate you coming.
Yeah.
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 I'm
I
happy to
wanted to
be
make sure Matt actually got to do some things
Yeah, he
in
did.
case he's not here next week.
right.
I mean, you can still do more things.
Yeah. Come back next week. Do all the things.
I will try to.
All the things.
I know I'm pretty much already working next Friday. It just depends how early I get out.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. Thank you, everyone, for
Yeah.
coming to our evil Temple of Evil. And we will.
Our
Temple of
evil
Evil.
temple.
We
of
appreciate
Evil.
those of you who watched, and we will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, and I'm going to stop streaming. See you.
ya.
Yay,
Thank you.
bye.